Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of A Game Designer Plays here in the lab where we stream the niche games you might have loved if you'd ever played them. I'm your host, CareLevelZero, and it is a dark and tiring day for many. So I'm going to do my best to keep things on the nice up and up tonight and give people a little bit of room to hopefully relax and worry a little bit less for at least, a couple of hours while we hammer forward on this metaphor playthrough. I last left us off piss poor. Oh, so poor at the start of a dungeon. We had, 700 gold left to our name. I'm happy to say we now have something in the order of about 413,000 gold to our name, so we're a little bit better off than we were. But, easy come, easy go, as we've clearly seen. You're only rich until you make it to a new town in an RPG, and then you're poor. So poor. Oh, so I poured myself a glass of that unbelievable diesel scotch. That will fuel me tonight, along with this nice cup of tea. Oh, weird. Thanks for letting me know, Hamster. I'd hit the go live on it a bit ago, but it seems like it very slowly picked up. Well, YouTube's a bit inconsistent on that. Usually it's good, but I guess every so often it still has issues. And subscriptions. Which reminds me. Couple of things before we get rolling. Are we rich in power now? No, because this dungeon is handing us our asses. It is a terrifying place on this difficulty. But I was going to say a couple of minor bits of news to people who may not have heard them. So the things of note. We do have memberships over on the YouTube side thanks to partnership there now. Hurrah! I have it set to only 99 cents because all it really gets you right now is a few emotes. So, there you go. That's it. But I did want to say thank you to Darkest Night for being member number 5, which means it just unlocked a couple more emote slots for me over there. So I guess I will ask the YouTube side of things a bit later on what emotes they want filled in. I think I got 2 more slots to do. The Bandit Murder Dungeon? Yes. Yes, I think it's that one. It's quite terrible. So also in the news, this week we have a massive marathon planned for Saturday. Noon Central start time. Gonna aim for 24 hours of 24 hours of metaphor for a second time, making it, I think, technically that will make it the only game I've done 2 full marathons during one playthrough of. No, that's a lie. 43 hours of Disgaea 5 right before it launched. Well, this is still a big deal. 8 days until Dragon Quest III, which brings some joy. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide, do I want to try and fit that in near the end of the month just to take a look or what? Because it's a major game from my own personal history. Or if I just want to play it on my own because it is a major piece from my personal history and maybe I kind of just want to curl up on the couch and go, no, not 43 straight. I cheated slightly. It was a subathon that blew up way out of control for Disgaea 5 before Disgaea 5 was out. I ended up doing 19 hours and then taking a short 4-hour break in which I showered, ate, napped, and then came back and did 24 straight immediately after. I had to stop anyone from adding time to the clock at that point because I was completely losing my voice. It was a great time, but I really could not speak by the end of it. It was a little bit nuts. So yes, marathon this weekend, and this way we're also not interrupting P3R this week, so we'll have a regular virtual couch accordingly. And I think the only other major piece of news was... No, 2 things. For those who missed it, I am nuking my Twitter at the end of this week, so it will be gone. I will no longer be posting things to it. I will be available on Mastodon and Blue Sky only. I'm just kind of done with that.
Oh, that's too much.
Damn it. Done with that bot-infested wasteland. Mecha. Oh, good God, that lagged everything out. It took it some time. Mecca, thank you very much for the 100 gift sub nuke. Welcome back. Enjoy your incredibly random science mugs and emotes, folks that get them. Yes, nicely timed. I'm just moi kyung. The best part is, it was my voice too. Oh god, I'm drinking so much tea over here. Soothes the soul. Need it bad. And the last thing on the list. Tomorrow, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong, tomorrow we will be testing Metaphor on a PS5 Pro instead of the standard unit. So we'll get a look at how it runs on that. And I think that covers all the things. So without further ado, let's get flipped over, get down to business. We have a dungeon to maybe actually run away from because I don't like it there. It's very hurty and unpleasant to me. Oh, actually, I think I might have to manually sync this up. I turned off auto sync when I was doing some stuff in Dragon's Dogma with character creation and fucked up my shit. Nope, this one's still autoing. Okay, we're good. Off we go. Yeah, the Pro seems like kind of maybe, probably not super worth it, but I figured I'll throw the dollars at it and take a look, so that other people at least can have an idea without having to throw any money at that thing. I'm kind of hoping for decent out of it because I play everything in performance mode, and I'd love to see it in its pretty mode while still getting 60 frames a second. Seals, he can't run away from combat. He's a shark. I don't know. Hard mode's teaching me to run away from more things. If they get even one round, we die. Especially where I am right now. You remember that first Godborn dungeon we went to that was absolutely terrible, and if we gave anything like one round, they just completely killed us? Well, it's that, but worse. Going well, waiting for shops to open up because this has also done the one thing like nothing else ever has. Maybe need to get a normal eating schedule because I have to poke myself with insulin rather not die. I realized. Oh, yeah. Damn. Well, that'll do you, yeah. Just means you need to grind. You really want to turn this into a grind stream? I don't think that's within Twitch's rules. I think the scheduled GMT is off by an hour. Oh, is it? Take a quick look at this. Did I? Oh, I might have made a mistake. Ah, thank you. I will fix that. Let me just make myself a note here. Thank you. I think I was adjusting the numbers for everything and I forgot it's GMT. Leave it alone. There we go. Thank you very much for that. I'll make sure that gets fixed. So, yeah, this dungeon. Here's the thing. So it's full of some goblins that are not really a problem because we don't even have to get into combat with them. You know, just we swing the abacus, boom, we make some money. All good. It's full of some slightly stronger goblins we actually have to fight. That's fine. Not really a problem. They have no weaknesses to exploit, but that's okay. We can still deal with them reasonably fast. And then there's the Cyclops motherfuckers. Who really like AoE, hit really hard, and if they're the only guy standing, they use the equivalent of Dragon Eye. So, being that this is hard mode, that means if something turns into, oh look, this guy now has 5 actions, all of which are going to be full party AoEs. And that's before we start scoring crits or anything on top of it. Is the guy you were warned about? Sort of, because I'm pretty sure the guy we're warned about is the boss version at the end of this. Which means he's even worse than these ones. Like Homo Sabre's Soul Scream? Difference is we survived that. This is bad. If he gets any actions at all. It's quite horrible for me. Yeah. But
Want
if
in
we
on this?
don't, let's see it. Yeah, all right.
Really?
If we don't kill everything else in the fight, it won't use it. But boy, does it super suck. Not quite the bandit murder dungeon? Wait, aren't these the ones who killed a bunch of bandits and took it over? Or is that the southern island? Why are there so many goblins here? Also, I could totally use some MP. Actually, what classes are people on, and how is everyone's MP at the moment? Ew. Not awesome. On the bright side, though, we got cash. For now. We're good for cash for the moment. Hey, La Mystica, how are you? How you doing? What have you been up to? How goes the quest for the crown? Well, we're in the top 20 now. We are 17th, I think, in popularity. Our party has grown. We have interesting people with us. We have some troublesome people with us. And we're side questing in a place I probably actually should not mess with as much as I am. In fact, I kind of am inclined to go do the real dungeon instead because it's ranked lower than the side quest is.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
See? Even she's calling us out. Actually, I'm going to put myself on mage so I can at least get a little bit of, at least give me a little bit of MP back. Wizarding time.
Wizard!
Working smart in your downtime for a project since you were asking? Oh, nice. I hope that's going well. Okay. Still have the Trader Summit just because I get more. Oh, wait, no, I don't want Trader Summit. I want Lucky Find. More items. Always more items.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
That was brilliant.
So these are the less problematic guys. The other guys are kind of MP costly, which is actually the thing I like least
Let's
about
push
them.
through!
Avoid this fight. Stand ready.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Try dodging this!
He breaks so slow.
You've no time for prayers.
Unfortunately, I don't feel like Heismei's contributing a whole lot of power right now, because he's got the really expensive buffs, which I save for more important things.
I leave it to you.
I'll show you the act. Let's go.
We at least have some reasonable
Lightning!
magic damage.
Now, what's the play?
But admittedly,
vanquish
Stroll is actually
evil.
where the real damage is coming from. But it's just eating his MP pool alive.
Almost
Got one.
finished.
Good
Great
one, Stroll.
job,
By the
Stroll.
sworn oath of knighthood. Right there. Stay
Got one.
focused.
Pokenbird's got this
Alright,
hand.
we'll just pass. Make sure he stays stunned. Oh, definitely Otter.
Only one left.
I mean, every time we have the
Finish
press
them
turn
off and we're
system, it's like,
clear.
oh yeah, they're going the Megaton route.
Wizard! Roar!
Did I say roar? I think I said roar.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That doesn't worry me. I have a lot of armor to
no way
sell.
I'm
Guys here have been
stopping
dropping weapons and armor like crazy.
I think that's all of them.
So those guys, unfortunately, are just kind of MP costly. The problematic guys a bit deeper in. It's these guys.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
These guys are the suck.
Strong ones ahead.
Not
Gotta
giving
be
me the
careful.
full. Normally gives me more of a breakdown on them. Right? Wizard. Rawr. And that is how you cast lightning, apparently. So used to my mage build, seeing such low numbers on Conjure makes me sad. Yep. But that's okay. There we go. See? Actual info.
Come on!
And that's the smaller version of the guy we were warned about. There's a bigger one.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
You. Come here.
Well done,
This is the smaller version. Notice he doesn't have the full name. I hate these things so bad.
Oh, power of kings!
Well, not exactly magic powerful on this guy, but
Gale!
You hit their weakness.
we'll do it just to have the,
We can do
the
come
weak point
forth.
hits.
Royal Soul! Wind!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of
Now
That's
those
it.
numbers should make you
Captain.
really sad, Scarlet. Honestly, make me sad too. I like mage builds, and it hurts so bad to not have anything like that going on. On the other hand, at least we've turned Hulkenberg into someone
In the
capable
name
of
of
dealing 4-digit
justice.
damage.
Swordmaster!
But I'm not going to put all the MP into
power
it to
of
do
wind.
that.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
With blade in hand! Oh, gales of wind!
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor
Actually,
arrogant.
let's pop you out.
I retreat for now.
Leave it to me.
Let's stay calm. By this power! I shall fight. I call upon royal power within!
So, the totally non-magical Stroll does more damage than we do.
Is everyone all right?
It's sad.
Come! Churn!
Alright, everyone stay stunned for the one round. That's fine. We can't kill the little guy.
Masked dancer. Gale.
She at least will hit a little bit harder.
You hit their weakness.
I'll show you the
Don't
essence
let
of
him
A little
trap
bit
you
harder.
now.
Wizard! Scour!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
It's so bad making like Stroll cast spells like this. He's like, but I have a sword.
I
Like,
let justice prevail!
I can't let you use it right
Oh,
now, guy.
gales of wind!
Hulkenberg, pull
Oh.
yourself together.
Don't Well.
underestimate masked dancer.
Maybe don't fuck up like that, please.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul! Now, what's the play?
Fine, Stroll. You can do something bigger now.
within! I'll cut you down! That's
Stroll took one out.
That'll do.
Keep it up.
Of course, now it's going to get angry because I am on a mage.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
But it's fine.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
I have the music down just low enough I don't really hear the chanting anymore.
For all that we strive for!
The random trend in the
Okay,
90s of
I
chanting
don't
and
think
music,
there's any
right?
more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Well, I've got a giant's rib. Those things were expensive to buy back in
Perhaps a
town.
standing ovation?
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Yeah, they're gone, and so is my MP pool.
What now?
So, so I don't really like this place right now. I think I'd rather go do the actual story dungeon. Plus, I need to make a trip back through here anyways to stop at town and pick up a few things. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just get out. Go do story instead. Well, on the other hand, end up always doing the main dungeon first. So far, I seem to have been doing all the side dungeons before I do the main dungeons, which does admittedly make the main dungeons a lot easier. But I'm trying to decide. There is one higher difficulty rating, but they wouldn't let us pick it at the start. It's apparently strictly a New Game Plus thing, and that's Regicide difficulty. So we picked the highest difficulty they'll let us take to start a game. Man, I'm torn. Part of me wants to just knuckle down and do it, but part of me doesn't want to waste a bunch of MP items keeping topped up for this. Oh, for side quest? Yes, this is higher difficulty than the story dungeon for rating by like half a star, but still rated higher. You know, CLZ would have done Regicide if he could. Yes. This does remind me, though, way back, many, many moons ago in my streaming career, when we did our second playthrough of Dragon's
What
Dogma.
now?
We specifically did a New Game Plus run on a fresh character. It was hilarious, because sometimes you get in a fight with random bandits, and it would be fine, and you would just kill them and move on. Other times you get in a fight with random bandits who look exactly the same as the other guys, and some stray arrow would hit you and just explode your face all over the place. You really never knew which kind of fight you were getting into until someone hit you and you just died or didn't. We had a lot of very sudden game overs. Alright, let's get out of here. How are we doing for MP items?
What now?
Yeah, still not a ton, and I'd need 2 of those to even allow Stroll to do his thing once. No. Oh yeah, no, that fight was... That was a fun playthrough. It was incredibly difficult, and I do recall we did run Sorcerer for it, which was great, because it meant when we got to the giant canyon, so filled with bandits, we instead opted to stand at the entrance and simply send a tornado down the entire thing. A few times. It took a few minutes, but there was nothing left alive by the time we went in. I love how ridiculously enormous the spells in Dragon's Dogma were. When they say summon tornado, they really fucking mean it.
Hey,
Yeah, let's just go ahead and roll back to camp and go do
okay.
other
then.
things. I did pick up tons of money doing this, so I'm pretty
Right?
good with that. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma spells are a special kind of insanity. I finally started playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Ish. I got to like pawn creation, that's about as far as I played, but finally decided to actually crack it open. I figure at this point I'm like never going to get to streaming it, so I might as well play it myself. Back to the Virga Island Tavern.
Damn.
I gotta say, the temple looks massive. I gotta imagine how much of it stands between us and the Lance. I know we've got days left to find out, but still. Do you really think there's a dragon waiting for us in there? If so, we better be damn sure we're strong enough to take it on. Our lives depend on it. Wish more games had that spell system. Oh man, it's just... It's fantastic because they really are just enormous, earth-shattering spells. Like massive tornadoes, enormous meteor storms, and some of this shit takes like, 30 seconds to cast. And you're like, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. And then all hell comes raining down, and you're like, oh yeah, so worth it. Meteor's still pretty ginormous in DD2. Excellent. I also liked High Glissel, the massive, massive branching spears of ice. Nothing like watching a dragon take off and then just harpooning the thing with this enormous ice crag from the ground and bringing it back down.
Now then,
Well, I believe this meal is well end. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Sorry, checking something there. Relax with all my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Our nightmare's definitely not haunted by
Time marches
goddamn
on,
Cyclops.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It seems Barton sent me a letter and a package while I was out
Look at
traveling.
this.
I wish I could do more, but for now there's left to do. Stay safe. What's a panacea? Oh, he sends us the good stuff.
Let's go.
But
So I love that this place that is apparently at the World Tree seems to have
All right then.
a few Etrian Odyssey references in it. Makes me super happy. Particularly seeing them invoke Shilika's name after all this time. She did get a brief bit of an appearance in Etrian Odyssey Nexus at least, which was nice to see. But otherwise, I haven't heard from her since the first game. I think we bought everything here we needed to buy.
All right.
Apparently I finished somebody's job is done. Did I pick up this guy's quest?
Please, I beseech you.
Right. Spire Blind Faith guy. That's right. Well, let's go turn in the...
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Oh, hang on. There's a quest we haven't picked up.
Aha!
What random voice for the enthusiastic woman? You know, Gremlin Maya, what the hell? Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland then, by any chance, have you been to the Lycan Igniter shop in Grand Trad?
Yes!
I want to fight the resistance encounter. There goes that reward. Oh no. Oh, Brigida shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Beg pardon?
Really? Then can you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycaon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter. Pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping Lycaon's store can appraise it and back up my valuation.
What?
You're willing to just hand this valuable igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? Not even. I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mystari's riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward too.
No kidding!
Oh my god, that fucking quote. Marriage is where fun goes to die. At least I wasn't the one who said it. Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help? I mean, why the hell not?
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands then. Here's the igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycaon's and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Okay, well. Simple appraisal shouldn't take long. We end up in the royal capital. Let's stop by the igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, there's no deadline, so we can do that whenever. Does pay 15,000, gives us wisdom and a gleaming crystal accessory. You have my attention.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
I usually do pretty well in the heat, but this.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Whee! Skate sorting.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Hello there.
The game is topical, yes. Yes, Adachi got a quote. That I laughed so hard when he said that, that one stuck. Oh, right, pretty voice. Oh, God, help me. You've returned, dude! And with zeal renewed, it seems, dude! I'd say so. You brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you? I handed the flask of parched water to Adeni.
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about, dude. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time, dude. What's your secret, dude? Shh, we don't tell. Quite fleet of foot, those gauntlet runner contraptions. I see you have much yet to learn about them, dude. Yeah, don't dig into her thing too much. We might have to kill you. You can't know the truth.
Leave it to me.
I'll get to brewing, dude. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves, dudes. Go get some food, Mecca. Oh. Stay safe, man. Get rest. And thank you again for the thermonuclear sub-bomb. Thank you for your patience, dude. Potion's complete. This is the potion of Blighter Villages passed down through generations. I'm sure it'll serve you well, dude.
Mission accomplished.
Hooray. Just kidnap his sister to keep him quiet. She's already missing. We can't kidnap
Thank
her.
you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess.
The altar where Dragon Dios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple, dude. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa's made it that far, dude. Y'all must ensure you're ready to face the trials before you, dude. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing, dude.
But they're rated higher than the dungeon.
I also looked in the recruitment center before I left port and recall noting available requests and multiplied, dude. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless. Please save my sister, dude.
Yeah, okay, dude. Freaking pretties. Actually, if we really want to show them up, we just have to throw them, right? That's all it
That
takes.
reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Juna helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get a chance.
And then Creepy Moore just sitting off the side there. Huh. Apparently they have various foul. So foul. Alright, Juno, what's going on?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to.
So, I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? I have a favor to ask you, but it involves helping me. Psh, I'm out.
If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
I'm assuming this is gonna, like, kick off more follower stuff with her, maybe?
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently, they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it?
I do like to murder things.
If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Is the secret practice? Lots of practice? Practice, 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 and maybe a bit of natural talent?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then,
Someone
are
say
monsters that
sheepish.
to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path.
Thank you for the bits, King Carrie. We still have the, do we still have the sheep bits? Or do we only have the oi ones? I think we still have the sheep, like I think you can still trigger the sheep themselves. I don't think we can trigger the sheep sound anymore. Not since, Disaster Report 4's oi was too good not to use. Man, I'd forgotten about the ba. She can teach us the secret to the languages she writes in her Necronoma journal. Yes.
Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities.
I wonder if those things are broken. Because they're still set last I looked. Twitch broken? Oh, Kelsabreeze.
Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual.
Ah, no. I see how we solve this. We send in, so the monsters are eating the snakes. We send in something to eat the monsters. So we send in Hulkenberg, she eats the monsters. And then she multiplies, and then she eats the snakes. And then we have a Hulkenberg infestation instead. But at least that could be reasoned with. Possibly. Or guided by food towards Luis, who they will then all consume. I can work with that. There we go. Thank you for the bits, Kankuri. Bah.
The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it.
Yes, a Hulkenberg infestation is a locust swarm, but more dangerous.
Oh, and evidently,
And armored.
there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it.
Ah, so now we're going from tomb raiding to grave robbing.
Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
Well, let's be real. They're not going to rally behind any of the other participants in the game at this point. The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure. I'd be curious too. Maybe it's worth checking it out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We've got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Okay, what is this? 5.5 pips. Slay the monster desecrating the Orbwise path and forming a golden deer hearth and burger. Should have more details. Oh, gives us imagination. Sure.
Here's the place, if you're interested. And
More
right
slam
there's
poetry,
a ladder.
yes. Oh, and that'll actually get us by something we can give to Maria as well.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Alright, if I'm gonna put her in the party, I need to make sure whoever I'm taking out is still gonna get full XP. Did I ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, it was never my thing.
What now?
Yeah, her levels are lagging behind everyone else's a little bit too. So Stroll can be taken out because he's got full X. No, he doesn't have quite full XP. 6 gives him full XP. Hulkenberg and Heisme have full XP, but I don't know that I want to take either of them out. I think Stroll's kind of kicking ass. Questions, questions. Alright, I definitely need to stick a gunner or a faker in. Vorpal Blade is rated for higher damage than the attack I was using, is still full party and costs less MP. Even when you multiply it across the 2 people it's costing, it still costs less. Did I grow up with OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Or was it a different card game? I grew up way before Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a thing. I greatly predate Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I got into TCGs with Magic the Gathering back during 4th edition and Ice Age. That was when I entered Magic. I dropped out around Weatherlight because at that point they kept increasing the cost of the booster packs and reducing the number of cards in them. And it kind of just reached an absurd point where it was like $6 for like 8 cards. And I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Out at that point. I did also around then do a lot of... I liked TCGs in general back then, so I played a lot of stuff that like never really went anywhere, like Wyvern or Magi Nation. God, what else did I have back then? Werewolf the Apocalypse had its own card game back then. Man, I had tons of random card games back then. Loads of TCGs. No, I think I predate Duel Masters as well. Do regret selling off my whole collection? I have actually not sold any of it. And to the best of my knowledge, my entire hoard is still in storage in Canada. One day I'll go back through it. Playgroup here kind of fizzled, which is why I sort of stopped MTG. That and New Phyrexia ended and my interest fizzled with it. I will give one thing to Magic. It is the only TCG I ever played, or really, thing I ever played at all, that actually got me to attend local tournaments. It is the only competitive thing I have ever willingly played in public space with people I don't know in a competitive environment. Nothing else ever got me to do that. And at this point, I don't think anything ever will again.
Hotter than hellfire itself.
I hate that stuff now.
Hotter than hellfire itself.
No, surprised Basilio's out here not keeping an eye on his brother. What do you got to say, Basilio?
I'll tell.
Well, yeah, they got a doctor looking at Dale right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means? This whole Dracodios thing. It's up to you now. And if you fail, Lord Luis, I'm guessing you already know what'll happen next, huh? Hey, just don't make me have to kill you, huh? Make me kind of sad. Starting to like you losers. Yeah, we're kind of starting to like you too, Basilio, you fucking himbo.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Hey, mister.
My competitive gaming days are behind me. Never got into TCGs, though. It was definitely less horrible of an experience doing that than, like, PvP games online. It's a lot harder for people to go apeshit the same way when they're in a crowded room with other people, and will be torn apart by them for doing so, you know? Whoa, good luck, Kinkari. The relationship breaker strikes. Can never do online. It's awful. It's terrible. I think the last thing I played that had any competitive element to it at all, Splatoon. I enjoyed Splatoon a lot. I streamed a lot of Splatoon with the community, and I think a big part of it was just the community was fun to play it with. Off-stream, though, I played ranked Splatoon. And I gotta tell you, it's a lot less fun, and I'm a lot less pleasant. Oh, I did not play that one Soul Survivor, but I do remember it. Cannot understand why Splatoon infuriated me as much as I did. God, I was awful at it. I think what I loved about it is that there were times when I would have the highest score in my team and I hadn't killed a single person the entire match. Because you didn't have to. That wasn't actually the goal of Turf War. You could do tons of effective work without ever actually clashing with anyone else. Alright, these guys dropped tons of freaking armor and crap for me. Yeah, like I do not need 8 desert robes.
Now then.
What else do I have an overabundance of? Okay, they dropped loads of these, so we can sell all those off. I definitely do. Well, nah. I was going to say the prevention is nice, but I don't know that I'd want to give up that much defense just to get a prevention, but I'll hang on to them just in case. Those I definitely do not need. I'll load all of those. That's interesting. You actually can't even sell those. Oh, wait, no. They're all equipped right now, I think is the thing. I bet. Yes, they're all being worn. That makes sense. They're good. Nothing here I'd unload. I know. Oh, there we go. Iron Knuckles, 15 of them. That's what they were dropping. Definitely don't need that. 10 Imps Old Bows. Well, nope, don't need those either, that's for sure. Anything else I have a stupid amount of? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that gets us up to 475,000.
Hey,
Look,
mister.
Vegeta. It's a subscriber.
Marcus, thank you for 13 months. Welcome back. How have you been? It's good to see you. Cheers.
Hey, mister.
In terms of competitive games, though, pretty much start with MOBAs. Oh, no. Oh, when the maps are still there. Incipient, Repays, and... Oh, wow, yes. Back when Warcraft 3 gave us actual Defense of the Ancients. Finally, some 6 years back, told myself I should stop for my own health, and I did. I never got into those, thankfully.
Hey, mister.
I don't think I could have. I would not have been a good person. I am a very, very competitive person, and, yeah. After my experiences in ranked Splatoon, I stopped one day. I was like, you know, I'm just done with this stuff forever. It's not worth it. All right, let's
All right then.
go
Hey,
ahead
mister.
and do what she wants to. Actually, does anyone want to hang with us? Before we go jumping onto that stuff, should probably see... Oh, damn. No option to improve Stroll. What would it take to improve Stroll?
I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't have any good news to share yet. Shoot, is there something I need to figure out? I think there is. Oh no. Is this waiting on me? I think I need to talk to people in Grand Trad. Okay, what about Hulkenberg? Okay, I need more wisdom to progress Hulkenberg. Barden will hang with us. I'm curious though, Brigitte doesn't... I don't think she has any more requirements. We're so close to done her, I kind of want to see hers finished. Wait, which was Oh wait, Aquarian Age TCG. Oh, hey, I remember that. I think I might actually have a few of those around here. Alright, I'm going to hang with Barden today, mostly so that I can hope to hang with Brigitte tonight, because if we can, we'll actually get to finish a link, and that would be really cool. Though it's bothering me that it specifically says I don't have good news for Stroll. I think I need to help him. I wonder if he'll refresh my memory if I talk to him. Yeah, I don't think he gave us an actual quest, but we do need to go to the market in Grand Trad. There's just no actual... Oh wait, there is. There is an actual quest associated with it. Alright, I should probably go to Grand Trad then.
All right. Where to?
Or should we dungeon? What do you think? Should we just go straight into the dungeon? Actually, I think we'd go into the dungeon that was given to us by Juna. Dungun. Well, that just makes me think of Danganronpa. So, clearly you're calling for a killing game. So, who should I kill and who should I frame? Too obvious to frame Heisme. That's kind of already been done.
All right then.
Oh, the hell with it. Let's dungeon. Let's go dungeon.
Go.
I want a dungeon. Let's see what we got.
What's the plan?
Now then,
Oh, good. The weather
that's
sucks
where
today.
you want to go?
So that's
Let's
awesome.
see.
I got the spire all the way out there. Oh, terrible,
A
terrible,
body has
terrible
been
weather.
discovered.
That seems not fantastic for us. So, we're gonna go
That's where you
and
want to
go to
go?
Grand Trad. That's what I said, right? Going to Grand Trad.
Where to?
Let's go.
Or story dungeon. Could do the story dungeon, but given that Juna's is rated as half a star lower,
Come
I'd
to
kind of
think
rather
of
do
it.
it before the dungeon. Just because doing the dungeon, then will probably actually make for a really good opportunity for me to make a fuck ton of money, because we'll be out-leveled the dungeon. I've got nothing dropped or anything on my end, Ring Song. Kill Luis and frame Luis? Ah, it was a suicide. There we go. You're the pilot, we're the intrusive thoughts. Shut up, shut up, shut up! So many voices in my head.
This heat is insufferable.
Say there.
Now,
That damned Luis.
where would a fishmonger be?
All right then.
Actually, is there a quest marker on anyone here? There's someone out front of the church.
Let's
What is
go.
that indicator? Interesting. Everything on my end is clear. Yeah, nothing dropped. No weirdness. Anyone else having weirdness? That's Twitch just being weird in general. Do I have anything left to purify? I know we picked up a few things, but we just don't have enough stuff anymore. Boo. I want to check the weather to see if we're going to be clear soon. Yeah, if we're heading out to, actually,
How about a
well, we're
fork?
standing right by one. Let's go ahead and take a look. So tell me, what does the weather look like?
Let's see. Let's see.
Well, Story Dungeon's going to be good for a while, so that's good.
Which one? Ooh. This place. Which one? Let's see.
Well, I guess if we just went straight to the temple, we're good on that. Good there, hamster. Thank you. Had some that was some more internet weirdness. Everything just being weird today.
All right, then.
No, the game has a weather channel, right? Oh, and the best worst part is you actually have to pay some attention to it. Well, while we're here, let's drop by the
Let's head
Magic
there right away.
Association. We know we at least have a quest for that, and I haven't looked at their stock in forever. Not since we got better discounts and stuff.
Hey, remember that Igniter you're supposed to get appraised here? It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
We'll do the appraisal in a moment. First of all... Whoa, hello. Whoa. Advanced Almighty Igniter. Enables multi-target Almighty skill Mage Omniscience when equipped. Only costs $750,000. And that's with my 20% discount. Enables the physical damage raising skill Mage Stored Power. Oh, you son of a bitch, you know that's charge. And that's Concentrate. Oh, man. Neither of these are particularly good for Waffles himself, but the potential payout for people who actually have power. Oh. The symbol next to this means there is only one in stock. So once you buy one, that's it. Can never justify buying the igniters. Accessory slots are always for evading and resisting weaknesses. Yeah. Yeah, because they take the same slot, it's kind of rough like that. On top of that, whatever the igniters do is always a more expensive version of something you can ultimately learn to do otherwise, at least everything I've looked at. Given I do not currently have access to charge, the temptation is real. I'll hang my money for now. Oh, that stuff, BB guy? That stuff always strikes me as stupid, honestly. No interest in implementing stuff like that at all. It's the Social Link discount. On Idle's Day, it should jump to about 40% off, which is definitely better, but still fairly pricey. But it's still nice that we have a 20% discount all the time. It's like, every day is Idle's Day now, and Idle's Day is just twice Idle's Day.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir. Of course, I will be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then...
I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk.
Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter?
No, you were a prick to me in the past, so shut up.
At first glance, I was reluctant to believe it, but is this igniter of pagan origin? The pattern on the cloth it was wrapped in would also seem to indicate.
You got a sharp eye, don't you? But yeah, it is. Is that a problem?
I knew it. Well, how should I put this? I'm afraid that it's simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish.
Yeah, okay, buddy, I'm gonna go talk to Brigida instead. Going over your head, you're an asshole.
I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand, though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty.
An intriguing offer.
At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course.
Bitch, please.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So we'd like that back now, along with the report of the appraisal. You jackass.
Splendid.
As
Understood.
you wish. So be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Well, now that we've got it appraised, let's make our way back.
Fucking. Oh, I hate this store. Burkita's awesome, but every time I come into this place, I just want to stab somebody. So stabby. Hope he doesn't squeal to the church. Well, he works for Brigitte. If he did that, I think he'd be in.
All right, then.
Well, he'd actually he'd be in a pine box. That girl really does not fuck around. Not even a little.
Go.
What is my mag exchange right now? Assuming there's pine trees. Either way,
Nothing to
he's going to
sell,
be
are
in a
ya?
box. All right, so what is the current rate? Yep, we got our discount. Current rate is 4-1. Actually, 4.8. And I certainly have a lot of it. Well, we could make an extra 700,000 if we wanted to. I'm not going to, but I'll keep it in mind. We do have an excess of mag at this point. I should probably actually go to everyone and just unlock everything.
I'm out of ideas.
All right, then.
Generally, I've avoided... Actually, not even generally. I have never used mag exchange because making money is easy and making mag takes a little bit more effort. And even though we seem to have a lot of it right now,
What
the
now?
reality is when we start getting down to those last bits, they're going to be a little bit pricier to unlock. So when we start doing a few of those for other people, yeah, we're going to kind of burn through. Science, you want to check the Brawlhaven guy? You mean the mag guy? Nah, because I'm not going to exchange any anyways. It is too easy to make money and too hard to make mag by comparison.
Well, stranger things have happened.
All right, then.
Huh. I hadn't noticed that. Rudolph's been putting up posters.
Return to our Saint State! Revolt for independence! It's hard to see a winning support outside the Roussant with messaging like this, but he's always pretty high in the rankings. Roussants only care about their own tribe. Maybe there's more of them out there than we think.
Well, stranger things have happened.
All right, then.
Hey, Wolfenlock, how's it going? Alright, let's poke around. If I'm gonna find
Let's head there right away.
a fishmonger anywhere, it's probably gonna be around here.
Come
Wait,
to
we
think
have
of
a
it-
poster?
Oh, there!
We have posters? I've never seen a poster for us. Where do we have posters?
This heat is insufferable.
Say there. Oh,
What in tarnation is going on?
yeah?
What's up?
Now, who would sell fish? And do I
There's
need
quite-
actually
I
any of the...
see.
Oh, well, question then.
Hey, do you know any shops that carry fish? We have fishy questions. Questions about fish.
I have one by the inn? Oh, okay, we're gonna stop by the inn. I assume you mean the honeybee? Fishmonger? Sure, they pop up when the catch is good. Shop to my left usually has some, in fact.
Oh, we were on the right track all along. Well, should we buy some water while we're here?
Well, I mean, sure. She gave us information. I will buy. Wait. Oh, I've used up all my water. Well, can't have that now, can I? That'll do. Now I have water for a while. One giant of a Parabus. Well, I mean, he is a big dude. But I mean, so is Basilio, right?
It's quite...
The thing that bothers me, she says the shop to to my left, but is that... Are you... There's no shop here. There's no shop to her left. I wonder if her dialogue was written when she was moved or anything, because there's like... There we go. Further down to her left. 100% hit, 100% crit, 46 points in the general, pulled a Mozerker. Fuck yes. I mean, did he eat your face afterwards? I went to her left, but it was several stalls down, so she should have been a little bit more clear. Fresh fish, get your fresh fish. I've got bargains. But do you have information? That reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger.
Oh, what'll I do?
Yes, that's why we're here.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it's swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's as fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? Count Halia? How do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son? Really now? I hate to break it to you, lad, but here in Elda and Clamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your bitch-ass kind. Yeah. I'm looking for his inheritance sounds a little fishy. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? This is a manner of con. I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. Saved my skin once when some pain-in-the-ass noble started making accusations about my produce. Happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that. A noble buying things himself. Like father, like son. Ah, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. Did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day he said he had an appointment to meet the merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. I'll bet he bought the fish first, huh?
What'll I do?
Yes, a little weird. Just gonna take the fish with him then.
And what do you want?
What do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral.
Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Could this be him? Sure, the first merchant I talked to. Must be him. It was years ago. Definitely the guy. Turned into a wild fish chase, but dumb dish.
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Nice line, guy.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with a riffraff like you.
The merchant's still suspicious of me. What should I say next? Did his fish stink? Sounds like a terrible euphemism. Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convince the merchant I have no ill intent by talking about... Okay.
How interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. Oh, that stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met.
Our business is done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example, but it didn't, and I'm an asshole. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and Common have tried every trick in the book to claim it, and yet we never heard about the inheritance? Oh, wow. Thank you, Quotorius, for that. Nobody leaves life a virgin. That is a very appropriate.
I do appreciate your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you're able. I found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. Exactly. Sooner or later, life's gonna fuck you.
Hey!
Alright. Let's see. Yep, we can hang with Stroll. This will get him to 6, and 6 is what we want and need. and only because I cannot see Maria because we lack the tolerance to deal with small children. We must remedy this. But for the moment, we'll go for a little stroll.
I'm sorry. Hey.
Ah, hello. What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, hmm?
Alright, the merchant that Stroll's father entrusted with his inheritance mentioned he wanted to talk to us. Hey Newton, how goes the fantasy? Not bad, not bad. Doing a little bit of social linking before we, I think go do Juna's sub-dungeon before we go do the story dungeon. I was gonna go do her sub-dungeon today, but the weather was bad, so instead we're hanging out with Stroll.
What do you think?
Any luck finding leads on the inheritance matter?
I found the man holding it for you.
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. I'm gonna be rich.
Oh.
It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma.
Ah, you got Pal World today, so you've been enjoying that? Nice! I will not say who, but one of the semi-regulars around here is actually a Pal World dev.
You did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest.
My connections to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands, minus a small handling fee of 95%. And interest.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you'll do with it?
Oh, nice. That's cool. That's the fun thing about the development industry is you'd be amazed at just how much we all kind of gravitate to one another. There are actually a fair number of current and former developers who are semi-regulars around here. Oh, happy early birthday then, Huguru. A few games on the old radar, mainly Planet Coaster 2 because it just came out. Ooh. A little bit of roller coaster simming, nice. Stand users, I mean developers attract other developers. It's a little like that. It is funny though, just how much, man. So, have a good luck, Raving Pyro, and enjoy Dragon Age. So, the industry at a company level is super black box, right? Like, we're all NDA'd up the yin yang. Oh my god, Jafa, why did you have to get that stuck on my head? Oh wow. I hadn't thought about that in years. Thanks.
On him for
That's gonna haunt me
45
now.
with an execution.
Oh my god. No, not you too, Claymore. Fuck off. God damn it. I'm just gonna find the people who don't know what the hell I'm groaning about right now. I'm gonna find a YouTube link for you. Holy crap, was that really 1999? Oh my god, there's so many versions of it you can look at. Holy crap. Developers. Stop. It was 25 years ago. Okay, thanks. Just dust. I'm done. I'm gone. Yeah, Shivlin, we also added all of his new ones into Discord as emoji. So they're all available in there now as well. And chat immediately my bones turned to dust. Oh no. Yep. But anyways, I was gonna say. So on the outside, game development companies are super black box. We're all NDA'd. We're not allowed to say anything about anything, like, at any given time whatsoever. Just nothing. Ever. Incredibly competitive. Every piece of tech is proprietary. Jesus Christ. Namco managed to... trade... Oh, what's the only word here? It's copyright or... Patent. They managed to patent mini games during load screens for a while. That finally actually lapsed, but they actually had patents on mini games during load screens. Like, it's a super competitive industry at the company level. At the developer level, all we want to do, like all of us, is sit down with a coffee or a beer or something and just fucking talk to each other constantly about the weird shit we've made, how we implemented it, all of our secrets, how we do everything. Every single development trade show I ever go to just turns into a bunch of developers drinking and sharing like every secret under the sun that we're not supposed to. Devs are so far removed from like the company view. It's kind of ridiculous. Companies will kill you for fraternizing with the enemy. Developers, meanwhile, are like, what, fucking you worked on that? That's so cool. Here's how we did this and this thing. Did you know that? That's really neat. Yes, we all want GDC hallway talk all the time without paying for GDC. Exactly. It's so much more useful, too. So when I go for world domination, I must get the devs on my side. Got it? Just keep us plied with plenty of coffee and alcohol. I would say just the alcohol, but I mean, it is kind of a running joke that like every trade show seems to turn into a whole lot of developers just drinking and commiserating. But, more and more I know people who simply do not drink. So I feel weird cracking that particular joke knowing as many people as I know who don't actually drink. But mostly it's just game devs just want to hang out and talk game dev with each other, because like, we have a lot of shared experiences, right? You know, we have fought the same problems. We have fought the same fights. We've all had that one purely psychopathic fan who has spent 5 straight years finding every positive post about your game and attempting to shit on whoever posted it. Okay, maybe we haven't all had that one, but Red Hook sure as fuck has. But, you know, similar enough stuff. And shared trauma, too. Yes, really. For 5 years. 5 fucking years. I do not know the level of mental disturbance required to become so fixated on a game that that is what you do for 5 years of spare time. Seek help. Thaler, how's it going? Not even my sports fan level of hater is that strong, right? It's a little insane. I just say fuck the Yankees and go about my day. It goes snowily. Really? Wait, are you? Where are you now? I realized I don't know. Because you just had me looking out my window to see if it was snowing. I didn't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it? Zant the Rockies? Oh! Oh, damn! Enjoy the snow? Maybe? I don't know. I like snow, but I hate everything about winter. Like, I like snow, but I don't want to deal with it ever again.
That is...
I thought to use it to rebuild our house. To hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Holly are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I'd put these funds to the needs of my house?
It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardship for many seasons to come.
Oh, you are truly a stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I may be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. Invest your money in Faker Bucks. I guarantee it's about to take off.
I mean, your city deals with it terribly, so I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Hey, Lord Tyrion, how are you tonight? Non-fungible talismans. Forden coins. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. What would Luis's version be?
It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
Non-fungible igniters. I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order.
If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard of the... You've heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters.
Yeah, do you have anyone else? 'Cause, he a dick.
I'll say you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him violently. But for an occasion such as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
Can we just kill him and take his land? Kind of feel he asked for it.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Well, it's still progress. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. Well. And what does it mean?
That's...
It means that if you believe in your cause enough to see it done, you'll find a way. Or something like that, anyway. When you steal Zeba for killing someone and retaking their land, you either need to blame the main on Spain or manifest in destiny. Oh, man. I mean... Heismay's got a dirty past. Do you think he'd help us out? Or wait. What if we... Oh, hang on. What if we feed Hydron to Katharina? She gets the money. We get the land. And we bond over it. Get a follower rank out of it. If I can procure new land, all these people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. Katharina with a C in this case. Katharina with a K is a little bit too stuffy to do what we think needs to be done. But if we ever need a lawyer, we would go to her. They could go back to a time of peace, before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
I need a lawyer after you feed Hydron to Katharina? I don't think so. All I gotta do is point her in the direction. She's a force of nature. We're not actually doing anything. In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. What kind of cookies do I like? I mean, chocolate chip's a pretty classic, awesome cookie. That was kind of basic, but it's a classic for a reason. Possible deniabilities thing? Exactly. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. Alright, rank 6, so
Whatever burdens you
that
carry,
is
I'll carry them too.
3 inheritance for warrior, along with the full XP
Thank
when on a
you.
party.
Mint chocolate chunk? I don't know. Like, I love mint chocolate chip, but I don't know how much I like it in a cookie. Not to say I wouldn't eat it. It's mint, so pretty much anything mint will go in my mouth eventually.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him. Ooh, I have had brownies, though, made with, like, Andy's mint, and that actually turned out really good. Oh, man, I want some. Oh, you make me hungry.
You're a lifesaver.
Ah, quest is done.
All right.
Heard they brought back the Cadbury's Mint Crisp for Christmas. None the fuck? What? What? Now I'm hungry. Not for food, for
reminds me.
snacks. I am snackish. If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? I don't think we necessarily... Well, he came to get him a souvenir. Well, I mean, a noble doing his own shopping for his son is pretty good sign. Only that he loved his son to the ends of the world. Now, come off it. You've gone a bit over the top with that one. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. Well, just... Oh, wait, that's a terrible thing to say. I was going to say, just remember, Stroll, your father was only human. Oh, God, no, not in this world. That is a terrible thing to say. I returned to the others with Stroll, who was still deep in thought. Your father ate your village. Oh, that sucks, Overlord Manga. Also, good evening, but that really sucks. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. Oop, Brigitte. No, Neurus. Well, I could hang with Neurus. I do have a relic for Neurus. But Brigitte. Oh no! What do I need? Oh, she just won't talk to me right now. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not a stat lock right now. Well, we could hang with Neurus. Actually, do we have anything going on? What are we blocked by anything here? Okay, I need more imagination for Heisme. That's fine. I appreciate that they're gating progress with the properties as opposed to Persona, which just like typically prevented you from starting some of them without having stuff. So Alonzo would hang with us, and that would bring us to 5, which is Faker skill slots. And Neurus would bring up to 4, which gives us extra gunner slot. I'm not really using the gunner much, but I like Neurus, so we'll go hang out with him anyways. Plus, we need to do something with the evening, so we might as well progress the social link, right? I mean...
Hey!
Makes sense. Best use of time. Oh, damn, Maga. So it wasn't even like you were originally allergic, it just crept up on you. Evening, Tokyo Red. How is it going? Oh, man. Cadbury's chocolate is awesome. Andy's mint brownies need that in my life. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can convince Alora to make some for me.
Hello.
Hello, taking a breather, are you? How goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Please give it to me. Give it to me now. I want relics. Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. Yeah, it might be a hidden trick to like the others. Yeah, what do you got?
Well, now that you mention it, I had to nearest the junk we picked up during our travels.
And this is, well, it looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough.
Ho ho.
Yeah, this goes here, and capital.
Man, Gumshoe voice is fun.
Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a champ the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics near us.
Well.
Yes, this is what's it set up like this, huh? And it can be forward compatible with modern design. Aha. Eureka, I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck. The nearest of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, Waffles.
Thank you.
Oh god, which reminds me. For those who missed Friday night, if you check the last 90 minutes of the stream on YouTube, it's not Persona 3 Reload. It's OG Ereshka. Shh, don't tell anyone.
You know, the more I see it, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from Igniters in both process and function.
Yeah, it's a secret to everyone. We didn't announce it. We just sort of did it. It wasn't even my idea. Daimyo's idea. So we ended up just doing it. The last 90 minutes of the show, we were just playing the original Ereshka.
Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Magla magic Igniters, whether for the Gauntlet Runners or otherwise.
Yes, we made the Waffle clan. Headed by Johnny Waffle. And her brother, Emo. Because he really was. Do you dislike Igniters? The coaching is shot. There's no coaching in the original. In fact, the adjutant for the original game was Taishoten Hiroko, the goddess who's kind of overseeing all things in the second game. She's the clan adjutant, and while I knew that in advance, I had no idea how freaking cute she was in the original. I suppose being a god made her a little bit insane. Pre-god, freaking adorable.
In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency there. It might be why I'm still drawn to these relics, or you lot.
Do you dislike them?
No.
Oh yeah, her sprites have so much character. I want to turn the press X for success button, their image, the animation. I want to turn that into a GIF. It was so good. I need it as an emote.
I mean, there are fine things that are quite worth researching, but willing power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy.
The truth is,
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in the Ignited development. I gathered some destitute Barabus who had no other place to go and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment.
Her holding up the save card made me laugh. The straight English, great big capital letters, save. Did you join them?
About that.
Are you part of that team?
no.
No, at the time my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs we're all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time.
Wow. Oh, yeah, Jesus. Nura's just spitting the truth.
I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as I was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for, death and destruction. And now after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung.
This is a step up.
No.
I'd say this is more of a step up, no?
Hey, you're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please with a seat in the prince's own runner. It's only because of my past choices I can show off my best work nowadays. The entire kingdom's a fine venue for it. Skull, I could ask for nothing more.
I can sense Nearest' pride as a researcher as well as his deep trust in me. I like him. He's fun.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Yeah, we're lucky to have you along for the ride. Alright, extra rank for Gunner. I should put someone back on that at some point.
All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important.
8 Heroes Fruits. Woohoo! Oh, that's a 6.5 one.
However,
Something's nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world?
You know, I'd say there's a non-zero chance that when something of potentially incredible power is greatly split up over a wide area and typically found in various dangerous dungeons and whatnot, then it's probably because at some point in time it was intentionally disassembled and scattered. And maybe we shouldn't be putting it back together.
But we'll cross that bridge when it blows up.
Seems to me like they're all once part of a greater whole, so is this some kind of natural, coincidental dispersal, or something else altogether? Next time you bring a relic, I may very well get the answer. I'm counting on you as always. Parted ways with Neros and left the engine room. Better cross as we blow it up,
Time
right?
marches on, and the
great.
age of a new
That'll be
king
fine.
draws nearer.
Cool guys don't look at explosions even when they're right under our feet. They're spread to
All right.
prevent the summoning of Captain Planet. Well, to be fair, no one needs that guy. Alright. We don't need any of this because we know it's just going to be go do the dungeon. We know. We'll go do the dungeon, don't worry. We appreciate the reminder, but we know.
All right then.
How can it be?
Alright, Barden wants to hang, but...
Hey!
Alright, it's just Barden right now, which is fine. We like Barden. But we are going to go ahead
All right then.
and... Well, let's turn in the quest that we finished, because we got the thing appraised.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
I've already forgotten how I voiced this lady. Oh wait, I think she was the Gremlin Maya. Wait, you haven't got my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? Yep, no, it's done. I handed over the igniter appraisal certificate and returned her bargain igniter. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness that my valuation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. I can kill the church. Wait, what? And the truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here? But aren't they,
Sanctus Creations, yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Unless I'm mistaken, is this not roughly the equivalent of saying, "Hi, I've decided to become an arms dealer in order to bridge the gap between nations"? I don't think that's how it works, honey. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. And that's where I want to help. If the Mistari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mistari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. I mean, they kind of are. Arms dealers do make a bit of money. They do! We're just talking about being a bridge to the rest of the world. Like, they're weapons! That's... Oh well, just gonna bridge it with a fireball. Like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we blow it up. Sure, well, I'm rooting for you.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Alright, I almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Well, I got some wisdom, and some money, and a crystal.
All right.
Gotta keep working on the wisdom, because we're not wise enough to hang out with, Hulkenberg anymore.
Farewell.
And good luck in the tournament. Do your best.
you too? I bet you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be a part of your dream.
Excuse me.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and adjust our party
now?
a little bit. Heisme out, Juna in. For now, Heisme gets full XP when he's not in the party, so that's fine. Man, if only I could take myself out. I'm the weakest person in the party, so I'm totally well within my rights to remove myself, right? I should probably be working on the faker. Alright, let's take a look and see what she gave us. No, we already got the rainbow scale. Those are not that new. Good God, I don't look in this list very often, apparently. Gleaming crystal, there we go. All stats plus 4. I mean, that's not bad. June looks aggressively anime in the headshot menu. It's those Nydia eyes, those giant Nydia marble eyes. Meanwhile, Waffles is like, sure, I won't put you out of business with my infectious igniter-free magic or anything. Mm-hmm. Interesting masks. This is like the equivalent to Neko Mimi for Mustari. Juna has those shoujo eyes.
All right.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Let's go.
All right, let's. We should be able to plot a path and have good weather this time. I think. More stuff for cooking. Nekomustari. So it would seem.
Are we
Alright.
departing?
We'll take Juna to her dungeon.
Now then.
Hers was
Just
this
a
one?
moment.
Yeah, save the morning snakes. Okay, that's only a day out. The weather
We
should be
could fulfill a
fine.
request there.
The residents here are having trouble with the bird monster. Jana, you wish to rectify the situation, correct? It's not right that a monster is preventing them from mourning their deceased. Can I enlist your help? Of course. We shall eradicate the fiend, and departed shall find their repose.
Let's go then, love.
You have my gratitude, everyone, but I just realized we need to go buy the info. Yep, and there's Gallica actually filling that info in as well. Yeah, we
It's
gotta
your-
go buy that, just in case.
Well then.
Anyways, everyone group up. Wait, no, hang on 5 minutes, guys. Gonna run away,
All right, then.
come back. Everyone group up again.
Let's go.
Off to the Golden Deer.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Nice. Quote 823. She's kind of adorable. I'd let her beat me up. I mean, the same thing could apply to Maria.
Fancy a bit of info.
Alright, let's see. Bird monster on Orbwise Path. I think that's, yeah, it's the only thing we haven't bought, so this must be it.
Want in on this?
Orbwise Path is where we inter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. The monsters have been on a rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone.
Just between us.
The area has become the stomping grounds of the Cocasadors. As you heard of them before? Big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so be sure to fortify your defenses before facing them. Moreover, I've heard they have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Oh goody, they have Tetrakarn. Mind the cold too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in your tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. Maybe an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important to us islanders. Maria versus Nanako, who wins? Nanako wins. Because we know what was really going on in that garden of hers. And I am not going to argue with that.
All right.
I value my life.
Let's go.
I mean, to a point. Yep, Nanako has a body count. Nanako, true killer.
Looks like everyone's here.
Right, now we can go off to
Now
the
then.
dungeon, and hopefully nothing will go horribly, terribly,
We'll face
horrifically
danger
wrong
here.
with all this.
We could fulfill it.
Let's
Probably.
Go. It's your.
Maybe.
Let's be off.
I'm not so sure.
What to pick?
Alright, before we get into whatever
What now?
inevitable fight is probably going to wind up happening here, let's just see. Stroll on synthesis side. We've got Vorpal Blade. Good enough. Hulkenberg. Leap Thrust and Magic Knight Hammer. Good enough. If we sub Heisme in, we have slight issues and some things will change. I'll have to be careful. That'll change her synthesis options. I'll need to get a merchant in to make up for that. And Juna's synthesis... Oh, we have Danse Macabre, which could be amusing to see. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies. I mean, I don't know what their definition of high is, and her luck doesn't seem that good, but if I was using this, I wonder. I mean, what do you think? It's kind of a luck skill. Maybe I should be dancing. Alright, stat boosting. We need tolerance in order to be able to finish things up with Maria. Wisdom to progress with Hulkenberg, and imagination to progress with Heisme. Of those, we're nearly at the tolerance, so let's just go ahead and see if we can get that. Oh, actually, do I have any cooking to do? Well, I could make a couple of red grass roasted dough. I could do one of the curative coney roast, but they are very good. One steadfast stew. I could do, ooh, increase the hit rate of one attack to 100 for one ally. I wonder if that would work with stuff that has, like, the low hit rate. Immunity in the field for 60 seconds. Nice. HP recover while walking around. You know what? I'm going to do a couple of these just because we have plenty of the stuff needed for it.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heisme's home village? Ooh, we haven't cooked with Heisme yet, I don't think. Have we? I don't think we have.
I'll go get him.
Have a good night, Tokyo Red. Rest well.
Now
I'll
then.
catch you next time round. Whole dungeon boiled down to she was inches away from an awakening, but would it be too much for her child's psyche? Head explode. I will tell you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you're right to summon me. Dough is most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you unlocked today, lad. I was raised in Grain Belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. They made it funny. I followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. That is... I don't know what I expected, but I don't think it was that. Allow me to demonstrate proper technique, like this and that. Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Really? Your hometown? Benevolent? Those do not go together. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. Oh, okay. Cooking with Heisme. No, I was gonna say you can tell Juna's in the next room. Just all that hair. Alright, we're going to read Bygone Days. This will generate some more tolerance for us, and I think it might get us over the hump. Putting his whole body weight into needing it? Apparently so. All 5 pounds of it.
Now then.
Okay. We made benevolent bread and then became benevolent. This is amazing cooking with Heisme.
Tolerance. Why?
So now I need to make, like, charismatic bread or something.
The Orbwise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings. 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 The party arrives with complicated fe
You acquire a benevolent protagonist. Ha-ha!
Ah, I see.
So, this is it. The caves that Vaga Island's inhabitants use for their funeral rites. So who traveled around the world installing the same door in every dungeon? I'm just curious. It has connotations.
Right.
Indeed it is. It's a lot to ask. Will you help clear this monster out? I really do want to help the Mistari. As I understand it, a monstrous bird is preventing the ceremonies? Indeed, that shall not stand.
Be that as it may.
Yeah, if anyone's going to understand not being able to mourn your dead, it's Heisme. Still, offering your dead to snakes? I try to keep an open mind, but Mistari stand alone on this one. UG funerals differ from Sanctus ones as well, and from what I hear, so do Purpose rites. No two cultures are alike.
I'm going.
Same guys who keep all the torches perpetually lit. Just travels around installing doors and installing torches. Man, I wonder how many times they have to relight those. Yeah, well, right now there's some stupid bird threatening theirs, and I say we send it flying. Probably already flies. Alright, Orbwise Path. Hopefully you will not eat my face like the other dungeon really wanted to. Alright, team.
Okay then.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
I'm on Faker right now, and I should probably switch to Merchant for money. But then I'm never going to level up well, I guess I can just feed the leaves I get from multiple maxed merchant stuff.
This place.
Kicks. That's how we fakers do fights. We kick.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here. Ugh, I couldn't they see us.
Yep,
I don't see any more. I think we're
that
safe.
is not going to last. Well, on the bright side, this means we should be able to roll through here at a nice pace.
Enemies up ahead.
All right, how's that?
Nice. You're
Just-
gaining strength.
Just kick it.
Cat? Hut?
All right, we did it.
Just gonna run around kicking everything, and apparently that's how we're gonna do this.
I bet there's treasure.
We found some.
Look at that.
Emperor White Mask, cool. Stuff for making masks. I think so, Sio, but I'm actually trying to remember how the hell you lock on.
Oh,
Because I sincerely do not recall.
Yes.
Because I just never do it.
cat?
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Counter kick. Is left bumper the lock on?
I see the
yes,
enemy.
yes it is.
Spotted.
Yeah, so left bumper
That
throws
was
knives.
neatly done.
I haven't locked on to anything like the entire game because there just hasn't been like any real call to. Malnova Hardwood. Mahogany.
Damn, they're onto us.
I hate fighting the various
Amazing.
worms just because
Great moves back there.
in a grind route, they're too slow to surface, which means I gotta do things on their timetable and not mine. Makes it bad for grind. Power of AoE means you don't ever need to log on. Yeah, and since I'm usually on Merchant or recovering mana on Wizard, that's kind of it.
We got this.
Right there. Come on, let's push through. Come on.
Use later.
Though I will say, killing the entire room from there, not bad. But
What now?
I'm going to switch to Merchant, because this is an opportunity for cash.
Merchant.
And why on earth would I say no to that? Money, 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 money! As you do.
All right, how's that?
Good one.
Gold beetle.
They noticed us. On your guard.
Smackety smack.
I knew you
Have an
could
abacus.
do it.
Yeah, see, we're getting an extra 585 cash off like every single dude we smack because we're on Merchant. This is so much better.
They saw us.
We gotta
On your
wait for the damn
toes,
things to
everyone.
surface.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Ever since the Mimic place, always checking the chests.
All right.
We're so lucky.
Trust nothing. Oh, 400 HP to one ally. Not bad. Another
That should
beetle.
come in handy.
Okay, so it looks like we got a few paths around here.
Hello.
Hello. You'd best exercise caution if you plan to go further.
Is there something up ahead?
I felt the presence of monsters all around me, but I also sensed strong murderous intent, though I do not know where from. Take heed, monsters may suddenly attack you. Don't get yourself killed.
Or do. Because, you know, that'll be more fun. Basically doubling your money intake from these fights. It's... Actually, it's quintupling the amount. The plus 585 and the 600 some odd. 600 is the total. The plus 585 is just what I'm getting from the merchant end of it. Merchant's effect seems to really make shopping's cost a triviality. I'm not going to say trivial because what I have found is that if I do make a lot of money on merchant, the game seems weirdly balanced for it in terms of shop costs. Because if I make what seems like a ton of money on merchant and then I go to the next town, I wind up spending all of it. All the gear I buy pretty much empties me out. Build my cash reserves back up again, get to the next town, end up spending all of it again. So I wouldn't say it's trivializing the cost because it costs me pretty much everything I've got every time we hit a new town. But it does mean I can buy everything in new towns.
Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Right there!
I knew you could do it.
More Malnova hardwood. Not gonna lie, Malnova hardwood sounds like a Resort stripper name.
This is bad. They're onto us.
I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
When you find the special town where each piece of equipment costs 200k. Actually, that place was charging over 300,000 a piece. I think it was like 380. Can't even buy the Megiddola igniter. So yeah, I mean that's 720k and I can't afford that. Why would you say that with your mouth? I'm curious what other part you think I'd say it with. Okay, let's take a trip up and around. I saw some more stuff up there. And the amount of money earned might have been related to luck to make it more interesting. Well, I mean, I get items off the luck, and those are sellable as well, which does give me a little bit of extra cash. Most things don't drop anything that sells super well. So I make a little bit of extra bank on that, but
Let's
on
stash
fun.
that somewhere safe.
I do, however, not have to spend items or money on a lot of consumable items. I get a lot of consumable drops. Okay, I'm gonna take those. Let's check those stairs down. I think we're gonna have to loop back on this place a bit. Sign language is the thing, obviously. That's fair.
All right. Very impressive.
Okay, what level are you, poor bastards? 36. Oh.
What now?
Oh, you poor unfortunate bastards. We're 39. They are exactly 3 under us. We are just at the point where we can do that. Hey, Calminus, how are you doing? Gabred, what's up? How are both of you this evening?
Come on! Hey, good one.
Well, this dungeon is apparently just going to help
That's
fill
not
our
half bad.
coffers. Also, getting lots of binding ropes off these things, which means items, the cast Secunda,
That worked out.
which is really useful for me. Again, saving me a little bit of mana and cost.
A step in the right direction.
Oh, and Waffles is 40 now.
Hey, good one.
Well, now we're more than 3 levels needed for this.
That was neatly done. Oh, I think they see us.
Let's push through. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I almost feel like we should fight with these guys for real just to
That
give them
might
a
be of
fighting
use
chance.
later.
But on the other hand, no. How's the abacus? Still making the monies. Oh, I left something back there. Can't have that now, can I? I think 40 actually puts me at the point where the larger goblins in the other dungeon are no longer a problem, which just leaves the absolutely incredibly horrific Cyclops.
All right. How's that?
Exemplary.
Which is less of an issue, I think, once I start
think they see
having
us.
Juna learn Wizard, because she's the only person we've had in the party
What
who
now?
really kind of has more appropriate stats for that. Because, like, let's be real. Obviously, I don't. I won't, ever. That's kind of the thing about being the luck build. I will never have magic stats. But, I mean, the 3 starting people. It ain't Stroll. He's not built for magic. That ain't Hulkenberg. She's not built for magic. And it certainly isn't Heismay. Actually, outside of speed, the poor boy's not really built for anything. Finally, someone who actually has mag stats.
Oh, that's not half bad.
I should actually see if I can make her a wizard. Well, probably don't need to make her a wizard mask. I do kind of like the semi-cheating thing of being the dancer, but also having skills from other classes that she doesn't even technically have access to yet. Heismay is apparently built for kneading bread. This does appear to be the case. His bread made me benevolent. It made me a better person. He was right. I was not ready for it.
Come on. Hey, good one. All right. How's that?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Go home, you damn outsiders. Island problems are for islanders to solve. We don't need your help.
What?
Also, I think I'm dying in here. You can't be trying to. You're gonna try the monster yourself, do you? And with equipment like that? Shut up. Doesn't matter. I'll slay him anyway, okay? They'll be in the sound will doubt what a man I am.
Aw, are you looking for recognition? Did we burn the bread? I did not, in fact, burn my bread, which is oddly the second time I've heard that reference today.
But how self-righteous of you. You're just here to kill a monster for money and fame.
Hey, if we weren't, you wouldn't believe us, would you? But no matter what you say, we'll do what we came here to do.
All you're gonna do is run away with your tail between your legs. No outsider would risk their lives for us.
Okay, self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's the thing. If you're going to be a total asshole to every outsider who shows up, can you really be surprised if they don't want to
noticed
do
us.
anything
On your
for
guard.
you? Let me think. No.
Hey, great job.
Speaking of baking, thinking making waffles while watching the stream? Doing it right. Make you some waffles. Oh yeah.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
I could go for some waffles. We actually have we have a nice recipe for waffles that we make, and actually they work surprisingly well frozen and wind up basically just becoming homemade like Eggo waffles.
Come on.
They toast up really nicely later, so we can just make a big batch of them and then eat them for a while. Let's see, kitty catty head. Well, that was a very short. I definitely missed
Hey,
something.
that cat's here.
Obviously, I can savor the cat, but haha, there you are. Man, I do have to admit though, the 3-level difference and not having to continually engage in like lesser combat is such a nice quality of life thing. Oh, hello. I think that's gonna be the wind weakness one.
Oh, they saw us.
Oh, fuck you.
We won't lose this
Get
fight. First move's ours. I won't hold back.
Oh, I have the wrong, shoot. I have the wrong abacus on. I need the one that increases the money cost.
I behold this power! Howling wind! You hit their weakness!
In the name of... Are
Don't
you
let 'em
prepared?
down, Juna.
I'll blow you away.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, strong!
Magic Knight!
Everyone happens to have Cyclone available right now. Or at least the weaker
Hulkenberg
version
got
of it.
them right
Let's
in their
stay calm.
weak spot. Don't underestimate me.
My total lack of crits is making me very
Dancer.
sad.
In the name of justice, I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Oh,
There
Yeah,
they
it's out
go.
of that tiny bit. Those failed
Our
crits.
foes have fallen.
Are we still counting on Waffles to
now?
carry? Define carry. Has Waffles ever carried? He's never really been a carry kind of character. He's mostly just... He's like an executive producer on a TV show, which is to say he doesn't actually contribute anything of non-financial worth to the show, but he is a money guy, and therefore he gets a big fat credit. But he has nothing to really do with the quality of the show itself. He's just throwing money at it. And that's pretty much what our Waffles does. He's an executive producer. Hey, man. Evening, man. He's carrying the money. Exactly. Waffles is carrying. He killed the last boss in the open sea. All right, no, that's fair. That really did. Well, he did, but it did also take the big hit from Hulkenberg. Speaks softly but carries a big wallet. Oh, God. You're not wrong. Loved an Earthbound ages and ages ago? Fuck yes. Yeah, it was great there. Waffles almost make me hungry again, but I can't. Just ate some homemade ground pork, hamburger patties, and mashed taters and gravy. Shouldn't have ate 2 platefuls. No, you should have saved room for Waffles. Clearly. Alright, let's do some of the chests we can see before but not get to.
There's treasure.
Making sure they're safe.
Nice.
What a find! I bet there's treasure around here.
That's very bright. Why are you so bright?
This is
Ooh.
amazing.
That's jaw-dropping.
Bloodthirsty Vesture. Demonic vestment that grows more powerful. Monster blood is spilled upon it. Oh. Restore HP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. 250 defense with 6 evasion, though. Makes it pretty solid pick.
What now?
I will take it. Also, I gotta put on the abacus that has more money. Pay more to throw more. Now, is there anything else? Right, we've got the path down here, and it looks like we can pop a door. Do the next best thing. Make Waffles thin enough to carry all the other things. Alright, Waffles. You're the pack mule now. Money guy means more and better equipment, potentially. Arguably, you speak from experience here around here. You definitely funded more and better equipment, so... Are you an executive producer? Alright, we will go save the cat, and then I guess we'll pick a fight. And let's see, they said fire for this thing. I'm gonna want to get Heisme in because I'm gonna want actual buffs and stuff.
What now?
Okay, let's see. Which means technically, who am I taking out? I can't imagine not having Hulkenberg. So I guess that means Stroll is out and Heismay's in. Sorry, Stroll. Hulkenberg's just kind of, you know, mean. In a good way. In a very good way. She's definitely not the highest strength character we have, but man, her, she's got the right classes to have the right kind of stuff to be properly damaging for us. So let's see, if I'm on Merchant, then that should facilitate Hulkenberg's synthesis. She has... Yep, she'll have access to the hammer. Both hammers, actually. Now we'll have Heismay providing buffs. It'll show all the ones you can potentially do, but it also shows the ones you can do for people who aren't in the active party. I kind of wish it colored them differently, so I could tell which ones were like, yes, the active party now can do it, and with people in reserve, I could do these ones. But I'd like that differentiation between the two at a glance. Alright, fire is good. I do need to change his stuff. Alright, so supposedly they burn well.
Alright.
So I'll make sure he's got that, along with Formation of Vigor, because I like that. This means I don't have a Faker, though. I don't know if I like that. She's got fire as well. Let's just tinker with it. I'm sure it'll do fine. It'll manage. Good lord, she has nothing else to set. Well, in that case, let's... Oh, actually, I really do need debuffs. If I don't have the Faker itself... I suppose... Oh, I've got Secunda and Turunda in there. Plus, I've got tons of items now because of the things we've been killing. Okay, no, we're good. Hulkenberg is the second carry. She's the real carry for this. Takes all the hits and likes it chewing through the opposition. Remember, jaw strength. We learned this from Hulkenberg. Okay. So Juna needs to learn something else, just so she has something I can stick in that that open phrasing. I need to be able to give her an inherited skill. So she's already got access to fire. I think I'll give her healer quickly just so we can make sure she's got Medi, so I can actually give her a backup heal.
All right.
Plus, I don't think we've unlocked anything on her, so we haven't seen what her sequence looks like.
Of course.
So much hair.
Let's go.
And now she's got that. That's okay. We'll just throw
I could do it.
Not going to switch to it. We are going to throw a little bit of free XP at her. So many heroes, Leaf of Light. Okay.
I'll always aim higher.
That'll do. That's all I really wanted from it. Okie doke.
All right.
So now she's got backup healing. Also, damn, she's got a really good single-person buff. I mean, 2 ranks of attack and defense. That's pretty much throw it at Hulkenberg and she's set. Mass Dancer looks pretty cool. I like what it's got so far. Alright, kitty cat, save my game again because I'm like that. I save even before I make all the changes. For reasons. I don't know why. Just because. Save twice. Save early, save often. Trust nothing. Everything's terrible.
This place.
I sense something strong ahead. Might be the monster we're looking for. Are you ready?
It's
So...
pretty sure I've hunted this in Monster Hunter. That must be the monster we're looking for.
Not a chance that the snakes have. This foul beast is disturbing the natural order.
What we do so the dead may visit. May rest peacefully. Visit. Don't want the dead visiting. It cannot be permitted to remain.
Go!
That's right. Here we go, everyone. Just strangle it with all your hair. You got loads of it. Only thing I don't like about the masked dancer is the mask takes the accessory slot. Yeah, it's interesting. The thing that bothered me initially is... wait, assemble my party. What? Well, but my... What? My party's already... Oh, it's... okay. It's forcing to make sure that I'm definitely using Juna. So even though I already had her in the party, it forced me into, like, party setup. Juna was already in my party. No, I took her out for Heisman. I didn't. No, I took Stroll out and left her in. She was already in my party. Oh well. Whatever. Exactly the same party I had just at.
You think you own this place, huh? You're not raiding this tomb on our watch.
I guess it doesn't have a check for who you actually have in your team. It just forces it automatically. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, the accessory slot. It's interesting to me because you can alter your strengths and weaknesses with it as well, which is pretty strong on its own. But at first I thought it was going to add to the strengths and weaknesses of the class, but it just completely replaces them, so it's a little bit different. But I did notice that she has, for a very high price, at a little village we went to, a bunch of fans that each have different major elemental resistances. So I think you just have to pair the right fan with the right mask, and you wind up with double resistances, no weaknesses, and a bunch of extra spells, which for an accessory slot, I'll make that payment. I'll take it.
Face me!
Alright, first things first. Everyone, get strong.
Charge!
Thank you.
Coin can solve problems of late.
Also,
maybe not. I'll get some
maybe don't hang out on the front line if you're not supposed to be there, but we will pass that turn.
I'm counting on you.
Don't underestimate. Moving back. I'll show you.
Burn, burn, burn it all down.
You hit their weakness. Don't
By
let
the
up
sworn
now,
oath of
Juna.
might, let us fight
Hulkenberg, I
as
would
one.
like for you to create a weakness.
It's up to you now.
Actually, I think it's already weak to it in the first place.
Pierce through them!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Oh,
their
it is.
General's
This is
command
gonna be
may
fun.
turn the tides of war. Falling back!
Okay,
Hidden
well,
heart!
let's see. Fuck up its hit and evasion while also burning it? I do like that. However, let's just make sure we have nice, full
Hold
attack.
nothing back!
Fortifying.
Thanks.
Thank you.
'Twas needed.
Oh, good God, I don't like
Badly
that.
hurt. Get her some healing.
I should have made myself the backup. Oh, I am the backup healer. Ha ha ha. Well, that's convenient. However, instead, I'm going to go for
I've got my own tricks.
debuffing.
Juna, are you okay?
Watch me!
You look like you're about to drop.
Thinking of the order this is going to go through, I think I've got room to make some shots.
Burn! You hit their weakness.
Is
Don't let
everyone
up
all
now,
right?
Juna.
Together!
Splatter the bird.
Let's do this.
As the point of a sword!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
You think
can do
yourself
harder.
equal to a Ujief's agility? Now accept your fate.
Alright, we're already down to half turns only, so that being the case, let's go ahead and start getting the defenses up as well.
Everyone, back up!
Coin can solve problems of late cannot. Got it,
And
let's go.
I will go ahead and throw a heal.
We can do this.
Thanks.
'Twas needed.
Much thanks.
This'll be over soon enough.
Debating whether debuffing him is going to be enough or if she needs to just... she probably needs to heal.
I call upon a royal soul.
Precautions. Damn, that's a potent heal. Alright, there's the Tetrakarn.
Only a flesh wound.
Which is actually mildly troubling because I'm not going to be able to punch through on the synthesis hit for this. So instead we're going to spend the turn debuffing and hurling fire until the last person can go ahead and burn a physical hit.
Just the thing.
Let's bring some
Let
defense
us clean
down.
up this mess. Hellfire!
Oh shoot, actually,
hit their
I should have moved him
weakness.
forward.
Let's
It
stay
is
calm.
technically
Nice
physical, which means
move,
it's not great from the
Heisman.
back rank.
Come forth, royal soul! How about this?
Don't
Agility
underwatch
down.
me!
Light it on
Raging
fire more.
You hit their weakness.
By
Don't
the
let up
sworn
now, Juna.
oath of knighthood.
I'm gonna need another Matara Kaja or a. I'm gonna lose the agility up. I'm not gonna have enough spots to do the heat riser. Definitely gonna need Matara Kaja just to keep us rolling.
There!
You think yourself equal to a... Now accept your fate. This should
There,
suffice.
this way we don't lose our nice fat attack buff.
I'm obliged.
I was wondering if you were gonna fix the color, Sione. All without the effect of Rakukaja being targeted. Oh, well, I think I don't have that right. Do I have that? I think mine... Nope, I still have it. Good. Haha, it's wearing off now, but good. Good timing. Well, I guess I'll huck some items for the moment.
Let's try this.
You hit their weakness.
I'll give you
That's
the
your
best
opening, Captain.
dancer.
Burn! You hit their weakness. Don't let
Observe
We'll
up
the
need
now,
to
enemy.
Juna.
actually cast Maraka though, to keep our buff after this round.
Just the thing.
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor arrogant. General!
Let's do it now just in case. Oh, wait.
There's a
actually,
better way. Witness our
I don't
secret
have it on
technique.
him right now, so... Assault Beacon it is.
Tis yours.
Make sure we keep it.
Fortifying.
That helped.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's okay. We can do this.
Debating if I want to throw his hit for the physical just to end that
This should work.
Tetrakarn.
This'll be over.
I'll show you.
Or we could just cook the bird instead. Alright, that'll do.
Good. Tis done.
And Stroll's still in the back row like, yeah, I'm leveling.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Agility and luck. Aw, Stroll's taking after our build now.
I continue to grow.
Magic and endurance, making me jealous.
Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news. Let's hurry and let them know. Thank you.
Yes, we have cooked the bird. Now she can eat it. Oh, imagination.
All right.
Oh god, we need so much work on that. Yay, my popularity went up one
But
rank.
first, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
To overpower others, to show compassion for others, to fight on no matter what. I wouldn't know. I don't have a strength stat.
Strength is having the willpower to fight, I suppose.
That's an interesting stance. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort.
Ooh, Waffles is an escort service now. For the rich and the famous at that. We're moving up in the world.
You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent. Yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard.
I didn't agree to anything.
After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not? So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it? I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
I can sense that Juno's starting to trust me.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
That's true. I guess she had not shook
I
our
feel
hand
like
prior
I
to
can
this.
rely on you.
That means there are only 2 bonds remaining that we don't have. And now we can dance, if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the masked dancer from Juna. I feel like it's a game show.
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets. Though I hardly think they're all that impressive. All I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress.
I thought it was the singing thing that made you a songstress. I've clearly been misunderstanding this role.
It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man?
Yes, we've been learning your secrets from your diary. Don't worry about it. Don't tell her that. It seems Juna will be dragging me along for the ride.
So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Well,
Yeah,
hop back to the
let's go
entrance
back to
and
the
take care of the rest. Well, that was short and made me a decent bit of cash. What are we up to?
What now?
500,000. We have 500,000. I guess we should probably go look at the actual real dungeon now. I just walked right back in. I always walk the wrong direction for some reason when I do this. I don't know why. Doors like exit in my brain. But I'm back at the entrance, so it's not the exit at that point, it's the entrance. Also, it does swing both ways. Who made these doors? And why?
Hey,
Alright, no, I'm just gonna go back to town because I think we're gonna go do the actual dungeon.
okay then. Right?
Unless certain people contact me and want to hang out during the day, you know, and we might just have to do that instead. Oh my god, it's listed as 38 degrees Celsius here. Fuck this place. Back to the Virga Island Tavern.
Thank you.
Thank you all for giving me a hand at the Orbwise path. The people of the island were ecstatic to learn their snakes can be returned to their rightful place. Hulkenberg's probably eaten them already. 38C and humid. I know! Oh, it's awful. Reminds me when I lived in Louisiana. If the bird beast found are palatable, then perhaps these snakes possess a flavor that is worth seeking out. Oh my god, no, don't actually eat the goddamn sacred snakes.
Oi!
They're funeral snakes, remember? You can't go around imagining how you'd plate every living thing you come across.
Damn.
I gotta say, the temple looks massive. Can't imagine how much of a sandstone nest in the land. It's got a day, blah, 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 blah. We know this bit already. We're gonna
Now
go
then.
do the thing. Eat, drink, be merry, sleep, go to dungeon. 27 Fahrenheit there? Ugh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Let's see.
nearer.
How's the weather here today? Let's take a look. It is 68 degrees outside. Not bad, not bad. That's fairly comfortable. Uh-oh. One moment. Okay. Ooh, seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out
This
traveling.
here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. She sent me 15 grand. Shady Lady Sugar Mama.
All right then.
But
All right,
That
Sister
reminds me.
Wookjack. Do anyone want to hang out with me? Oh, Stroll wants to hit 7. Oh my. Oh my. Well, Now I just have to. And there's Juna. Oh, we can take a look at what Juna gets us. What does Juna get us? Alright, obviously cheaper. What? After battle, all party members recover a little MP. Ooh, I'm curious what the definition of a little MP is, and I'm going to assume that doesn't count if we just kill people in the overworld map, but still... Extra slots, our XP gets up, cheaper, extra slots. Party can now study the Persona Master. Interesting. Full XP at 7. She actually gets it a bit later than the others. The others got it at 6. And 4 slots. Increases the MP recovery of Triumphant Hymn. Oh. A new heroic embodiment. Nani? Admittedly, I haven't actually looked that far in anyone's stuff before. Well, clearly we have to hang out with Stroll. I mean, the dude just offered us a new class. Who's gonna say no to... I thought we didn't have enough stats for Maria. I was certain it said we didn't have enough stats for Maria. Must hang out with Maria. Oh no, you're right. We got benevolence. We're benevolent. We can tolerate this small child now. We must go. Sorry guys, dungeon's gonna have to wait. She also causes us to get more XP in general, so absolutely must. Gotta do it. I forgot we got the tolerance. The tolerance is what she needed. Hello, Maria.
Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here.
Small child wins. Fatality. No kidding, right? That reminds me, I have Neris's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. I gave the Peregrine Falls drawing to Maria. Ah, yes, the place with the scary faces.
Wow.
What a huge river. And this thing, it is a waterfall, right? I have never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them?
I told Maria about all the memories I made there. Yeah, there was the time I saw the scary faces in the waterfall. And there was the time I saw the other scary face in the waterfall. So many memories there. And then Neris gave me a drawing.
I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trap.
Sure. Let's give more to her. Oh, this one was weird. I gave the towering seawall drawing to Maria.
Wow.
You really walked on the bottom of the sea. The walls are waves. How did you know they were not going to fall on you?
I told Maria about all the memories I made there, mostly fears. And Hulkenberg trying to fish.
I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trap.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I will ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture...
Oh, we gotta stop by the inn. Shoot, I forgot. I wanted to find my poster.
I stopped feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
Oh!
What do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, then I'm sure he will... You know, I want to show that boy something. See that boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he may not like me. I'm a little nervous. Also, I think he might be dead. It has been a little while. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared.
Well, I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance. Really took tolerance for this? Rude.
Okay.
Thank you. If you are here with me, then I am sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to. But the other day, he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave. So I would like to try again.
Thank you.
Tolerance and possibly necromancy? Look, Maria, I raised you a friend!
Thank you, mister. I am going to do my best. I do not see that boy anywhere.
That's because they corpse carted him off.
Ah!
Or he could be a total prick.
There's that weirdo.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh, hey, do you know that Barabbas boy? He was laying around here before.
You mean the kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something?
Good God, I should save Gollum for the boy, actually. If they're talking about him eating rubbish and stuff. Never mind. This kid can have Satan voice. Gollum clearly belongs to the Parapus eating from the trash.
You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something.
Oh!
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Would you like to see it too?
This.
Is this picture not really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mr. Hill gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places.
Oh yeah, they're all incredible sights. I've been to lots of incredible places in my travels. Look, you know, I know we're trying to help out Maria, and she's wonderful, but I gotta wonder, we're in Elda. Like, are we just hampering her efforts by actually trying to help her? Because, like, I think we're even lower in the totem pole than she is.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, okay
you
then.
know.
Hey, Twisted, how are you? Oh, that's a cute Bomberman emote.
It is so big outside of the capital. Mr. says there are all kinds of flowers and trees that nobody has seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When it comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so... Do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spill paint on the picture or something.
No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said.
Alright.
Wait, this tree is just huge then. Such a thing is too big, innit? Not even my brother could make it up there.
Congrats, small child, you get to live this day. Yes. If you had said no to Maria, no one would have found your body.
My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trat without breaking a sweat.
So cool.
She is absolutely precious, though, for actually attempting to still befriend this kid, in spite of everything.
You know.
Hey, girl.
My name is Maria.
Oh, okay. Listen, my mom told me all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It is okay, but if you wish to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yes, let's be friends.
Good God, these voices should not be cavorting.
Thank you.
Maria made a friend.
We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend.
Turns out he's not a terrible kid after all.
Sure.
He's a surprisingly good kid.
Yeah.
Yes, Mary would have called her friend Nanago for a favor. No, Dawn and Satan could be friends. I didn't say they couldn't. I just think we shouldn't let them near each other.
I said I always felt bad for pushing me that one time.
By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you do not say it out loud. But Miss Fabian is my family now because we talked about our feelings.
Life lessons from small half-breeds. Take it to heart.
From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend.
Of course, there is such a thing as moderation. Which is why I don't tell all of you what I think of you. Hey kid, this community's awesome. If it wasn't, I would not hang out in Discord as much as I do. This is a hazard of those voices for small children right there. Oh god, now there are two of them. Now we just need a third so Smeagol can join in. Can't tell me anything I haven't told myself. I'll find something, trust me. Oh god, apparently doing Krillin after Satan is extremely difficult. Ugh.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel.
I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she's placed in me. She is wonderful. You know, I was just thinking recently we don't have a hug emote. Might have to use her. Ooh, no. Head pat emote. She should get a head pat emote. Oh god, yes. Significantly increased post-battle XP. And extra dishes in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen.
Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So I want to be friends and I brought these pictures with me and...
You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything.
He left. He said I have everything, but I do not. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he is only dirty because he has not had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there is nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They do not know anything about him, and they do not even try to find out.
That's because they are afraid. I'm sure all those people are just scared. Oh wow, no, Dawn's taking that toll on my voice. Can't even drop into Ozma register after that.
Scared. The other kids said I was scary too. Maybe me and him are the same.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I will ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. I will see you later.
Maria's the best character-wise and social bonuses. Her bonuses are amazing. I'm glad we ran her early. I really want to have hers. Actually, I should look at what her final rank is. I don't think I have. Okay, my LED body phone is ringing, and it's Alonzo. Which, I mean, I could hang with Alonzo, but could maybe hang with... No, Brigitte.
I want more Brigitte.
Well, Alonzo would get up to 5, which I think is probably... Yep, slots for Faker, which is still good. So, Maria, 8. What the... Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Oh, my God. So, apparently, Reaper just found the gift sub button on the YouTube side of things. And I've never seen gift subs over there, so I don't actually have alerts set up. But what I'm learning is that it goes through them very slowly, one at a time. Wait, I think it even stopped going through them. Nope, there it goes. It started up again. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's so slow. Oh my god, it's like one every few seconds. Reaper, thank you very much for the 50 gift memberships over on the YouTube side. That'll definitely score a few emote unlocks, so I will follow up in Discord after the show. We got to figure out what emotes we're going to put in those new slots. And oh my god, yes, it takes a while. It's trying to find people, whereas apparently, Twitch just doesn't care. Yes. Yep. And YouTube memberships are $1 a piece. Actually, 99 cents. I set it to the lowest I possibly could, because what am I really going to offer? I don't release enough videos to be like, oh yes, have early access to videos. Like, I'm dual streaming live stream. So it's just emotes. So have emotes. Enjoy your science mugs on YouTube. And that appears to be the end of that glass of diesel. Thank you so much for that, Reaper. Much appreciated. Early access to live streams? Ah, yes, I let you in 15 minutes earlier during the music part where it definitely gets me DMCA'd. Oh, the Savior. Well, that does sound wonderful. For the moment, though,
Well,
it's time to hang out with Alonzo.
That reminds me.
And what else are we going to do at night? We do need to do some stat boosting, but we can usually do good stat boosting while traveling, at least. Alright. Let's go get rank 5 with Alonzo. Did you get missed by it? Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. What kind of plan? Karaoke? Oh my god, no. Oh god, no. No. Wait. No, but thank you for reminding me. I need to add in a new alert as we approach the 100-month mark. Because if ever I was going to see something that should horrify me, I should couple with something wonderful like hitting 100 months subbed. So, my wonderful wife took footage of me at karaoke when I was in Japan last. And there's a particular bit in there I am going to have to turn into an alert. And it horrifies me that she decided to take any video of this. But for an alert, sure, I'll humiliate myself. Why not? Don't think you read me due to only chatting on YouTube once before you did memberships on YouTube. I don't know, because most of the people in that list I don't think have ever spoken in I don't think I've ever spoken in any of my streams on YouTube. Though I did see some names in there I haven't seen in a while, which is very cool to see. Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade and settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town. However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. Are you gonna kill him? Because I could help you kill him.
What?
No, nothing of the sort. I just want to have a little chat with his kneecaps, with a hammer. I'm going to kill him. Mixed feelings about karaoke. I actually love to sing and I'm not bad, but karaoke is best for people that aren't. I don't... Okay, well, American karaoke, I might agree with you on that, but the Japanese-style private rooms, it's wonderfully good for people who are and aren't good at singing. Great time either way. Apparently you have to opt into being gifted a membership. Oh, is that a thing? Interesting. I wonder if it found 50 people in the end, because there's definitely not a list of 50.
Well...
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they came via a busy open street. I'll force him down the forest path where there will be no witnesses. Do mean definitely not killing him. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'd wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then?
And I would like for you to accompany me there as well. Oh, this sounds like fun. I have a plan, but they know your plan. Then I will plan for the plan that they know my plan. I think this will work.
Yeah.
Of course, it sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you.
I'm...
We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. I mean, I want to agree with him, not ask how it's possible. Like,
seriously?
You think that's possible? The nitty eyes look sinister on him. They kind of do. A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to her neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow and wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom. My virtue's murder.
It's fine.
And that's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world, Waffles. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
I got it. I'd expect no less from the future king I went all in on.
I implore you.
Phrasing. May this seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. We're cultivating the future, huh? I can sense Alonzo's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me. I'm appreciating the 8 rank social link stuff. The keeps things a little bit more concise and a little bit more punchy, I think. Alright, extra inheritance slots for the faker. I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting. Hello, Wheezy. How you doing over there?
Time marches on.
Almost
and the age of a
150,000
new
mag.
king draws nearer.
It is Idol's Day. I don't
Hey.
think I have any shopping to do. I hear monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. Used to be a bandit's hideout, but then those beasts moved in. Oh god, is that the one that was referenced earlier? Wait, no, isn't that where I went? I thought it was where I went. Maybe not. Clever lot, aren't they? Well, living in a place like that, it seems like hunting them down will be quite the chore. So it does. Twas a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that the layout will be quite a labyrinthine and ripe with spots for which to ambush intruders. If we leave the situation alone, there'll definitely be casualties. We've accepted a request, so let's head there later. I think I want to do the story dungeon before that, though.
What am I supposed to do?
That
Okay,
reminds
quick
me.
check, because if a certain Stroll wants to... He does want to hang. But if a certain... Maria doesn't want to hang. Maria, hang with us. Let us finish, please. Okay, we are going to hang with Stroll, because I want samurai access. Alonzo for king, huh? I think he's betting on us being a good king, though. Alright, let's go ahead and do this, because that'll get us access to a new class. And I think... this actually gets us access to... Let's see. Right, I need more wisdom to deal with Hulkenberg further. So this would be the first time we get a class past the second tier, then. Well, Stroll used to be like the lowest person in our party, and he's making a nice comeback here.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Yeah, what's your plan? Get restless. Let off steam. Alright, regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me, Waffles? Waffles to the rescue.
Thanks.
Thank you. Let's make for the royal capital. Well, this turns out for the best. Yes, Alonzo will be the advisor. The real power.
I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets.
What are these documents? Have to ask, was there ever any doubt you would grab a PS5 Pro? Not really. Mostly because I know I've got just enough disposable income that I can pick something like that up and give it a look over and, you know, hopefully actually give people an impression of what those things are like. So I'm willing to make the gamble on it and see.
I have one arriving tomorrow, so we will be taking a look at it. But I figure I can do it so that hopefully other people can get an idea of whether or not they want to. Though it does mean I have a few too many PS5s around here now. Normal Bike decided to break in you this morning, Wheezy. Ugh. Fennel Fuji Bike for $21. Oh, well, I hope it serves you well. But yeah, we'll take a look at the PS5 Pro tomorrow, and this probably isn't the greatest game to compare it on. I actually think something like Space Marine 2 would probably be a really good pick, because I know for a fact it definitely has performance and, you know, high fidelity modes. And it sounds like the Pro's whole thing is you get the performance and the high fidelity. So that seems like a game that would push it reasonably in that regard. But we'll see. The MH Beta would have been the perfect thing to test it on, except I don't think... Like, I'd like to have seen how it performed, but it's over for now. And I don't think they had performance or fidelity options in the first place. So we may have to see what things look like come the next beta. If we do another... If it's anything like World, there might be one more. World did give us a few before the actual release, so we'll kind of see. Oh, is Metaphor only output in 1080p on your PS5? I actually can't tell, because since I'm doing the whole capture thing here, I'm actually forcing my PS5 into 1080p anyways.
The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants?
Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I hate this guy so much. If I had $500, I'd be able to give a 5-hour super chat. Good lord. Apparently I only give out 19 memberships, at least by count. Remind me to check tomorrow, because their update on that stuff is a little bit slow on the YouTube side. I'll check and see if it really did actually do that. Like, how much it actually did. Well, it's been... Oh, really? Did it? To be fair, I would have set it to performance immediately and then I thought about it again. Damn, so it really would have been the perfect test. Also, Nyardy-star, good to see you. Damn. I'll have to hope for another beta. Yeah, I would have loved to have tested on that, but it just ended. Yeah, Stroll is not amused by this either. Total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia.
Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Yeah... I don't think he's willing to take something that's already got tenants that he's just gonna have to, boot for his own? Yeah, something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hallians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision.
Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, landlords. Stab this man twice. I just kind of want to go back to our original plan for this, which was rip off both of his wings, give him a nice deep fry, and then force feed them to him. 'Cause he deserves it.
A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that?
I mean, stick to your convictions, my dude.
Stroll.
Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
You.
Waffles. You remembered my parents saying. Douche lord of the land.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydrant, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. I did not expect him to do it with panache like that.
Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counteroffer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital.
100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them.
I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Oh, clever girl.
Right.
And that's when the raptors ate his face. That was a clever move, Stroll.
Now then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble. But you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light you were trying to scam us.
Surely you weren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I've simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Stroll is great in his socialing.
Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who'll live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydrant, shall we put ink to parchment? Yes. 10 stab is no longer sufficient. He deserves so many stabbings.
What the?
Young master, you use your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital? Your generosity for us goes too far.
Huh.
You're this guy high up in Cat's noble hit list?
It does sound like he's having some money problems, but he is also total trash and technically still a noble. I think that meets your criteria.
It is, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them but light enough to carry, else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I know you wanted House Heliatus to rise again.
But that's...
No, you've shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It's been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, you Master Leo, pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees.
Book vomit? No, God, that was the pigs for sure. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Heliatus and serve its new lord proudly.
Yeah.
Rangeef, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well, Waffles. I couldn't have made it without you.
No, man, this was all you. It was your determination that saw us through, Stroll.
You're a genuine friend, you know that?
You know?
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. He did say something to that effect very early on when we met him, too. I think when we were dealing with the first human atop the tower. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
Yeah.
I'd wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me.
Love the detail the Waffles memorize Stroll's family motto, practicing for the future when they get married, of course. I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before. Oh lordy. The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, cut things in half.
I've got it, Father.
Warrior archetype elite. We can now study the samurai. Sweet. Oh, that looks like it's going to be cool.
Well,
I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with our inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangief. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
Huh?
And Grand Trad, but that's... pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Dude... That is so cool of him. Stroll's success has earned me more support from the people of Halia. Oh. Up a rank. Cool.
Oh god, it's 39 degrees at night here.
Apparently Juna is a nighttime social link.
That reminds me.
Now who else is? Looks like it's just Juna right now. Well, this works out well. I got no qualms with exploring her social link a little bit, since she is a party member who is now the absolute furthest behind. By a lot.
That reminds me.
Actually, she's like, so she's at 1, I think. God, yeah, 5, 7, 6, 6. Okay, obviously 2 we don't have yet. Yeah, the next lowest person is at 4, and that's Katharina, Barden, and Neurus. Neurus is progressing just fine. He progresses whenever we find the relics and dungeons. We're working through that. Katharina's a tough one. I haven't run into her in a little bit, but I guess that'll come eventually. And Barden I just need to actually go back and see again sometime soon. Ho ho, hang on, sir. Yeah, we're gonna need to go see Barden sometime real soon. Instead of losing a whole turn with a squad member switch, only half. That is serious turn economy value.
That reminds me.
Yeah, Barnes rewards are really good. Actually, honestly, everyone's rewards seem really, really good overall. Like, everyone's got a little something tucked in there that's been pretty cool. Current mission with more? I want to say he bumped us to the 25 archetypes. Pretty sure that's what he's got going on for us. Yeah, he wants 25. Which will definitely take a little bit of work. I need to get more, I need to spread some of my people out a little bit more and do things like, you know, max out gunner, so boom, I can grab sniper and, little things like that. Oh, actually, you can't do this one without, thief. But someone already knows it, so it's not necessary for this. It's more getting people into the, second tier of stuff here and there where we haven't been. Like, no one's really run Brawler, I don't think. Yeah, no one's really run Brawler. Similarly, no one's really run Seekers, so Magic Seeker's there. 25 is a fair bit to cover, though.
That reminds me.
Juna. Let us go hang. And then perhaps tomorrow we can actually go, and unless Maria offers us the final rank, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I guess she hangs out on here. I should probably actually check the pantry while I'm here. I don't check it on days I'm not actually on the runner.
Huh?
Gauntlet shrooms are good to find, though. Needs more punch, always more punch. Honestly, yeah, I probably should actually devote a little bit more time to that one. Stroll's probably a good pick. He's got a good strength build. I feel weird putting myself in most things that aren't just support because we really sincerely don't have the stats for it, you know? Like, man. Oh, I actually have unspent points apparently. Well, shit, look at that. We now have a natural 50 luck. And I'm going to give us a natural 20 agility as well. $51 luck. Yeah, we have so much luck, but really, I mean, 15 magic. Well, actually, I mean, we have a base of 12 magic and 12 strength, and 12 endurance. We cannot take hits, nor can we dish them out. We're a very strange place.
Oh?
57 luck. Oh, if you want to see serious luck, though, Merchant. Merchant jacks our luck even more. I think it actually gets it up into, like, sorry, now I have to check.
Is that so?
I think Merchant puts me up into, like, 70.
What now?
No, wait, I'm on Merchant right now. So, yeah, 71. That is my actual luck with Merchant on. 71 luck. It is entirely too much luck. And we definitely need to finish Brigida because, come on! Higher tier of it. He's got less luck, but he has no ranks, so makes sense. Yeah.
Oh?
We have an insane amount of luck. You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. Oh yeah, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me, oh escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Why not 99 luck? Work harder. Look, I have put as much into luck as I can manage, minus like 2 points that ended up in agility at some point. I think. Maybe 3 points.
Thanks.
Yes, vengeance for the dog. I'd like to go to Brilhaven. Mind if we take the runner? Not really taking the runner, we're just teleporting, is it?
Nice!
Oh, the air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have?
Huh.
How would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Then.
So shall we, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Oh no. Get so much luck that Louise slips and dies on a banana peel, cutting the whole plot off suddenly. Oh man. Dude, it's Nat 20ing the gobbledygook potion moment again. Just like, well, that ended everything. Oh no, it's a small child.
Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
I like the kind of iridescence that the Nydia have in their hair as well.
Thank you!
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday.
Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Yeah, no, she doesn't really do inconspicuous. Like, she's not hiding anything. She's not wearing a disguise. And for porter work for her, we do better get a strength bonus, man. I would love if, like, sparring with Hulkenberg could get me some strength or stuff like that. I know we can get some from the bath, but I feel like until we max out our various kingly virtues, I really need to be spending the time on those things. Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. Yeah, that wasn't really about the singing. That's why you were nice to her. So you're especially nice to Nydia? I mean, yeah, it's like help raise up your own, you know what they've been through, right? You can understand it. Well, I suppose it's not far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. Oh, you met Alonzo too. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure the girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
I saw the songstress. Where? Let's go find her.
Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. When are we finding Juna's shadow, the true self? I think she's already got access to... Wait, no, you know what? Much like Protags, I don't think she has to face her shadow, because she can already swap personas, so she's clearly a protagonist, and therefore not bound by the same rules. So if we ever find her vacantly staring at a wall, she's in the Velvet Room.
Ah, rumors are true. How fortune smiles.
Phew, think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name is Capra.
Capra just makes me think of the Capra Demon, one of the most unfair fights in a Dark Souls game.
I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then?
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration.
And you'd like me to sing, I take it?
Yes, just so. Though our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us. Won't it? Well, yeah. I want to hear you sing too.
Right.
Rookie mistake we know from P5 she would have to put some glasses on to not be recognized. Yep. I think she just wants to be seen. I'm anxious to hear you sing myself.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. So, what shady garbage is going to go on here? As for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I'm multiclassing so hard, none of which are doing anything for my stats, sadly. I can sense Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Alright.
Things have gotten fun.
There we go. MP recovery after battle. But I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. That's a good thing I'm a merchant, main. I accompanied Juna as she shopped for a bit, and then we returned to the inn.
Time
Mag went
marches
up,
on,
and money
and
went
the
down.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, unless Maria or Stroll is ready to... Ooh, a letter in a war chest from Brigitte.
Here.
On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. Damn, another 15 grand. She is way too good to us.
Let's go.
Oh no, who is it? Sorry guys, we can't go to the dungeon today either.
But...
I really, really, really want to get to the dungeon. I swear, I promise, I really do. But that's rank 8 and it's Maria, so it kind of absolutely has to
That
happen.
reminds me.
Oh, looks like Alonso's going to be available during the day for a little bit for this thing. But Maria and maximum social
Mister.
linkage. Yes. Brigitte's offsetting the Juna bill. A little bit.
Mister!
Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Fabian cooked up some food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay!
We can all eat together today. It is a party.
How do we have for the one quest?
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
What? You don't sound like Lala Escargot. This is confusing me.
There's more than enough for everyone.
9 days should be plenty. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be great. How's it going, Luna?
I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people.
Hey again, La Mystica. Did it go well?
Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
This is a wonderful idea, Maria. I absolutely support it, and I'm sure nothing will go terribly wrong until the moment someone says pineapple on pizza, and the next thing you know, rioting in the streets. I would like to help.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
What if you make a habit of shutting the fuck up? Would make the world a much better place.
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Everybody eat. It's all poison equally. Oh yeah, Fabian's dress is really cool. Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed and we served plenty of food. Just as long as I wasn't cooking it.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender.
Fabienne is really cool. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I like her a lot.
I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends?
Eat the damn food, kid.
But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with.
Sweet, sweet Maria. Alice really knows how to write this kind of character. Yeah.
I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis.
Oh, I see there's my poster in the background, which I keep forgetting about.
I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
I enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
Sweet little kid who comes with a silver fox that cooks like an angel. Adopt, right? Absolutely.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister? Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Harundo? Who's that?
I guess that's the boy from before.
That boy who drew on the walls. We played together the other day. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember?
All I was doing was trying to fulfill a promise to Grius.
When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best."
I was really not expecting her to do an impersonation of us. And the funny thing is, I think she sounds deeper than we do.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Yeah, delivering that line is solid gold. Wow. I was not ready for that. Because you have a home now?
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home.
Man, now I'm going to be sad because we don't have any Maria social linking left to do. And normally it's like, all right, moving on. And now I'm like, oh, fuck, I want more.
I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so...
Actually, I'm going to grab some of this.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Grabbing some of those facial expressions for future reference for more emotes.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy? I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
8
I want to
ranks.
be with Mr. forever.
Maria's our first completed link. We get the Savior and 4 skill slots on Healer. More skills can now be inherited because of Scion's essence.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day, to all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him.
If only the healer class are more useful. Just everything it's good against is also good against it. It's a terrible, terrible setup.
And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Maria's smile never faded as we helped Fabienne with tasks around the inn. Thanks to the strong bond of trust that has developed between Maria and I, the people of Sunshade Row and Grand Trad now all support me. It's 40 degrees at night now. Oh, terrible.
In that case. What now?
Okay, I need to see. So this is the Savior. Holy shit. Wow. Unsure if wings, shoulder pads, or just yes. Homidine. Heavy HP recovery for everyone. Status ailment cure for all allies. Extreme light magic to one enemy. And, Endure. Endure a fatal attack with 1 HP once per battle. Okay, and on the synth side, Mohammedine. Okay. Divine Punishment. Extreme magic light damage to all enemies and a one-time weakness to light. Magical Injection's freaking great. The prevent a status ailment thing. And Godly Blessing, revive. Oh yeah. That one is tricky. Revive all allies from KO with full HP. But you're mostly going to want to use something like that if at least 2 people are dead, which means the 2 people who are dead have to not include the person you would need to synth this skill. That seems a little rough to really make use of. Whatever, it's also Medea Rahan as well. I don't know. It says heavy HP recovery. Though even the mid one right now is around 350 HP. So this is the heavy. It's gonna be a hell of a lot. Damn, that is pretty cool. And the other one we picked up was down here, Mr. Samurai. Speaking of giant shoulder pads. Holy hell. Alright, medium physical slash damage to one guy. Heavy physical electric to everyone. Auto Tarakaja. Concentrate. Oh, actually that's a bit different. Increase caster's attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Oh, that's not what I expected. Interesting. It's actually just a super version of Tarakaja as opposed to what I'm traditionally used to like Power Charge or Concentrate being. Increase your own hit and evasion by 3 ranks. Very nice. Significant HP recovery per turn. Have damage but never dodge. Okay, and on the synth side, severe physical slash to all enemies, might charm. Extreme physical win to everyone. Severe physical slash damage to one enemy, add a turn icon on Killing Blow. And medium physical 4 to 6 times. Get a turn icon if it kills him. Alrighty. Well, as it happens, our boy Stroll is very near to working on that. Very near to not having the general to start working on that. So Stroll's going to have to become a general for a bit as well. Heisma's already met the general point, but he hasn't done the warrior bit. That said, Heisma the samurai just... he's adorable. He's so cute. Yeah, General 10's not too bad. Getting the 20 on Commander first, I've got lots of Heroes Leaves. That'll go up plenty fast. Well, now we just gotta figure out what we're doing with our evening. And then we can actually go to the goddamn dungeon. How about that?
Well, isn't this a
Or
dilemma?
can we?
That reminds me.
Anyone? Doesn't appear that anyone wants to hang. Oh, Heisme would, but I don't have sufficient imagination. Alright, we're gonna have to go find a stat boost then. I suppose I could technically just go to the ship and read one of the books again overnight.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Let's go.
Question is, which stat? Because I need wisdom to deal with Hulkenberg and imagination to deal with Heisme. I gotta do wisdom. As much as I like Heisme, you know, Hulkenberg's been with us for longer, and I want to see her keep pushing up. So you quest this for a second? Sure. What you looking for?
What now?
This is the nearest stuff. This, I don't remember what this is. We got 5 days left in the stone. Ooh, 5 days left in the stone. Oh. The stone is in the temple, though, so we actually have to go into the dungeon to do this, so cover it at the same time. That's... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the dungeon we left earlier. That's... Alright, the weird one in the south. And then we got more stuff, and then... Oh, right, the deed. I completely forgot about that thing. I'll have to look back into that at some point. What's the method for improving Gallica's relations? She's pretty much plot. She seems to be progressing along with the plot, so as things kind of happen in the story, we get ranks with her. It's why she's a tiny bit behind other people.
What now?
But she offers some pretty good options too, so... What's she got coming up next? More slots for mage. Cool. More slots for mage. Cool. Elemental Master and Warlock. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. God damn. Man, she is potent. Mainly wondering about the stone quest? Yeah, I think we gotta head to... Okay, so I can't actually read at night on here if I'm in town.
Then.
That's fine. Be that way. I will find a stat 2 boost. I want wisdom. There's usually somewhere I can hang out for wisdom, and if not here, I can teleport to another town and hang out for wisdom at one of the watchtowers or something.
Where to?
I'm gonna go back to Grand Trad. I'm gonna hang out on the bench. The bench of wisdom. With difficulty, we're playing on hard. Evening, Sensen. How's it going?
Is there any shelter from this? Gone to shite this
Idiot.
Oh, I hate the rain.
Rain?
If some praised enough,
Bench of wisdom.
king. Swear.
We'll just hang out here, get ourselves a little more wisdom.
Okay.
That'll cover us for the night.
Being in Grand Trad makes me tired. There's barely any greenery. It's all just buildings and igniters and whatnot. It's stifling. At least some people planted trees, I guess that counts for something. When we're done with this place, I just want to go somewhere quiet.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Not exactly a place to have a nice time, is it?
I knew you'd agree with me. When this is all over, I want to just take it easy in the countryside. I'm gonna sprawl out on a tree limb and just look at the stars.
Alright, a little bit of wisdom for hanging out with Gallica. Oh god, that was so little wisdom. Woof. Remind me not to use the bench of wisdom anymore. I'm gonna need a bigger bench of wisdom.
Time
we'll have to
marches
start hanging
on,
out with,
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, from traveling, I've got the book again, and the book is worth a good chunk. Ah, letter in a package from Barton.
Have a look.
And this time he's left us with a Magla potion. Thank you, Barton.
That's right.
Alright, we already know what we're up to today. It doesn't matter if anyone wants to hang out with us, we need to head towards that dungeon.
All right then.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't. No. Oh no. Stroll, why?
But
Why now? Why now of all times?
Now.
Oh, Stroll. Hang
All right.
on, let me go
Where
see
to?
how long it takes to get to that place. Son of a bitch. Because we could go max out Stroll and I want
Let's
to.
go.
But at the same time, I really need to get my ass into that dungeon.
Are we
I want that
departing?
side quest to get wasted.
Now then.
let's see.
Okay, well, it's
Here's
only
where
one
we
day
are.
away at
Let's
least,
see.
so in theory, we could go ahead and just
Here's where we are. Let's see.
max out Stroll today. And then we take care of this. We've got time until we have to do this mission, but the guiding gift that's a part of it, we have much less time for, so let's max out Stroll. Because I want to see what happens if we hit 8 on a party member. And then we'll go to the dungeon. We're never going to go to the dungeon at this rate.
That reminds me.
Take me to Stroll. Must max out that link. Opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
Hey, an idiot, how are you doing today?
Hey.
Okay. After all that's happened, I found myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they'd say if they could see me now. Yeah, wait, there's dungeons in this game? I totally forgot. I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired. Well, let's go.
Thanks a bunch.
Surely. Thank you. You've been such a great help. And you point the gauntlet around toward my village again. Had to deal with the awkwardness of one of your fellow managers being fired today. Ooh. Awkward.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack.
Twice.
But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves, bud.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth.
Ugh, I'm reading back up Sentinel. I'm sorry to hear it. Hang in there. Good luck.
The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Oh, there it is. We have played this entire game to this point with our stupid build expressly so that this one line would make sense.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Says the guy with 71 luck.
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
Just embrace the luck. No, 59 was our natural luck. We're on merchant. It has its own stats. We have 71 total. So yes, embrace the luck build.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No, your parents played a very long game. And they played it well. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Shivlin.
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
And you have all the time in the world to try and stay up for the upcoming marathon stream. This is true. Saturday, noon central, 24-hour marathon of metaphor. I'm gonna die.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith in me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Survive and surpass.
Have I? Father. Mother. Leave the people of Halia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace.
Have a good one, Ben. Enjoy your meal.
And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Joel's unrivaled trust in his determination to change the future. Yeah, sense of empty energy levels but full pockets definitely sums up the crunch life.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Alright, so 4 inheritance slots, which is awesome. Greatly increased critical rate versus human-type monsters, awesome. And a new heroic embodiment, which we have no idea what that means yet, so I'm really curious.
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me.
Game is long. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's a reasonably long game, but do remember, by virtue of streaming, there is always the streamer time dilation effect, which for a game like this, I calc the length of the game at about 1.25 what it actually will take.
You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what.
Think of some RPGs you've done. Only nice party members who need to play this to see how they can be interesting. Ah, yes. Yeah. He is the closest to... I'm going to say he's the closest to dull, by virtue of the kind of upstanding character he is, and he still has not been dull.
Look back, and you will find hope.
Oops, shit. I skipped his line. The vision of Halia restored clear in my mind. I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face and returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Popularity, 13. We're getting up there. Or more importantly, it's now going to be harder for anyone to bump us out of the top 20 and kill us. Back to the tavern. I don't think anyone wants to hang out, but I'm super curious what the hell... I don't know what that last rank actually did for him exactly. Maybe it's something I don't technically even really have going on yet. I should probably visit more at some point in academia and see if maybe he can tell me about it. That's probably what I should do. Oh yeah, Stroll's VA killed her for that. It was great.
Let's go.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Now, I believe Moore hangs out somewhere down here.
Leave me alone.
He lurks around here somewhere. Where's Moore? Oh, actually, no, it'd probably be easier for me to find him on the Gala Runner. Yeah, he got a thing at 8, but it didn't really clarify what it was, so I want to see... Where was Moore? I know I have access to him somewhere on the ship. I've never... Oh, there we go. I never accessed academia from the ship before. I'm hoping he can tell me what it means.
Would you look at this? I've been waiting.
Nope, he doesn't have anything to say about it either. Though it does look like I can make some new masks. I can make a Swordmaster mask, Gunner mask, Thief, and Faker mask. Oh, that's handy. Commander's mask, General's mask. Ooh, that's nice. Don't have a lot of those Emperor white masks, though. If we're gonna make only one of the two, I'd probably make Commander instead. I will have to think on that. Well, I'm not certain then. Maybe it's not something we really have going on yet.
What now?
Well, I guess we will have to wait and see then.
Oh, you'll come.
I should probably throw my ass in the dungeon so we can at least end it there.
All right then.
Of course, it does mean I've got to kill the knight, so...
That reminds me.
Gallica? Does someone want to hang out with me? Juna wants to hang out. Alright, well. I'll take rank 3 Juna. Extra slots for the Masked Dancer, and more XP in reserve. We shall go hang with her.
Oh?
Other than Mara, do I have a favorite persona? Who said Mara is my favorite persona in the first place? I'm a big fan of Trumpeter. Usually because it comes with Debilitate, and I do love a good Debilitate. How are you, free right now? I have a favor to ask. I mean, yeah, Jack Frost is kind of a given. We're going to hang out. I know we could count on you. If you could do your teleport thing and get us to Brilhaven. I don't think we're making it to the dungeon today. I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties bound to impress. The glamour slipped. The glamour slipped. I've been wondering what it was that she glamored. Please tell me that the glamour slipped and this is what she actually looks like. Forget the name, I always found the toilet demon amusing. Belphegor. That was Belphegor. Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. I need to prioritize finding Juna. No, I'm not actually
Hold
asking.
on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. Uh-huh. That is absolutely the glamour.
What?
What is it? Is there something on my face? Yeah.
No.
I was worried I lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
Then.
Well, should we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. Right. Juna is truly a hamster. It's starting to look that way. The show is... Oh, what voice did I give this guy?
The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Juna. Regarding a little thank you gift we were preparing...
No.
Your sacrifice is appreciated. Be fed to the chair.
As requested.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible?
That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
She's 10 hamsters staying on top of each other in a dress. Yeah, I think so.
Wait a second.
Ugh. You know what? This gets Hemocode. No, wait. That you thieving crooner. What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival,
Huh?
Why, you ask? Because I was invited. Liar. You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you Nydia know how to do.
Come now.
Let me guess. You... Yeah, you're last year's singer. Right.
Martis, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw the Lady Juna does.
No way.
That's so. Well, it doesn't mean I have to accept it, and as a matter of fact, I don't. Who was that piece of trash?
So...
If I had to guess, someone in the same profession as me.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return.
Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. In Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done.
That's so very reassuring, my lady, truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
It's a tough world.
Really?
Yeah, you've come up in a tough world.
Yeah.
A natural part of any competitive field, but it's the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that?
I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me. Gain a rank. Move on up.
I'm going to give this performance my all.
More XP for her when she's in reserve, and more skill slots for the dancer.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this a performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Oh man, and all I can think
marches
is...
on, and the age of a new
It's a
king
good thing no
draws
one
nearer.
else is nearly done their social link, so that way this day can roll over, and no one's going to want to talk to me unless magically Brigitte wants to finish her social link, and then we're just screwed. But that's not going to happen.
Shall we?
Yeah, by the way, you have a request that's due soon. You should fucking get on that. I hear a voice. It's not Brigitte, it's Barton.
Can it be?
See, it's Barton. We're fine. It's Barton. We don't have to go hang out with Barton right now. We're cool. It's fine. It's good. We can go. We can go, we can go, we can go to the goddamn dungeon. And we will go to the dungeon. Tomorrow. In real life, not in the game. We just did not make it to the dungeon. But we got to finish Maria's social link. It's so worth it. And Stroll's done as well now. We actually have completed social links
What
finally.
now?
Stroll's totally done. We got some more ranks on Neuris in. We got some time with Alonso in. Good progress. I'm gonna miss hanging out with her, though. She was fantastic. But boy, did she ever get us really good bonuses. But that is where I'm going to wrap it up today.
What now?
So, I hope you've had a good and hopefully distracting night here with me as we failed to get into any real meaningful dungeon stuff. But we did do the one side dungeon at least, so, you know, that's something. We made a bunch more money. Quite a bit more money, actually. We have 536,000 right now, so we're, you know, we'll do one more town, and then that'll immediately drain our accounts again. But it'll be fine. We'll make it work. Or you can go buy one of those incredibly expensive fans for Juna, which is admittedly very tempting. And there were some accessories there I really wanted to buy for high evasion versus elements as well, so we're going to have to go back that way at some point regardless. But tomorrow we will continue Metaphor. What fucking day of the week is it right now? Wait, what day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Okay, yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow we will go into the dungeon and we will do that thing in Metaphor at 6 p.m. Central. We're good. We actually are, yes, we are dunge on tomorrow. I really have to because we're running out of time, and if I keep social linking with people, we'll actually fail in game over. So at this point, I don't really have a choice. So that will happen. Oh, thank you for hitting the socials, Nidiot. Yeah, for anyone who has not heard, I am terminating my Twitter at the end of this week. 50, 60,000 posts. I'm just going to nuke because there's way too many to go through by hand. So I'm just going to eliminate my presence there and stick to Mastodon and Blue Sky from here on out. Those socials are available. The YouTube side, which I want to say the bot just handled for me on its own. Nice timing, Moobot. Has the higher quality version of the VODs. If you want to check things out there, I dual stream so everything gets auto-VODed there at this point. And tomorrow we will be running things, assuming nothing goes wrong, on a PS5 Pro for a bit of a comparison to see how that looks and does with a gorgeous game like this. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's quite the right game to really see the most out of it, but unfortunately the Monster Hunter Wilds beta is over, which is what I would have liked to have done instead. So we'll do the testing on this. And then P3R, I don't think anyone will be able to tell a difference on Friday. It looks good all the time anyways and runs buttery smooth, so we'll find something to test it a little bit more violently with, I'm sure. But on that note, thank you everyone for coming out and spending some of your Wednesday night here with me. I know it's been a rough day for a lot of people, for a lot of different reasons it seems, and I hope I've at least been able to take your mind off things for a little bit. And thank you very much for sharing your time with me and hanging out through our continued playthrough here of Metaphor on hard with our dumbass luck build, which is finally vindicated with one line in Stroll's final social link. But on that note, have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. I'll see you all tomorrow for more Metaphor. This is Zero out.